double.
Guess I got everything set up.
Wow, everybody's here.
I know, I'm just getting things set up.
How could you, Ava?
I like how you became Waluigi.
Wow.
Brother.
I wish I was Waluigi, dude.
Same dude.
Yeah, I feel that.
Well, I mean, none of us can be Waluigi because Brian David Gilbert is Waluigi.
We should start planning TwitchCon stuff for the week. Like,
We will soon enough. There's a few things up in the air that we're waiting for, and then we shall start.
Yeah.
what's up in the air? Houses, probably. Well, that's a plan.
Availability, really.
Yeah. Oh, people's availability.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's who can come and who can't is a big deal.
I know I can, probably, depending on the cost of the house.
It's San Diego
Yeah.
again, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make it easy. No one can come. I'm the horny police.
That's true.
yeah,
Unless you're drunk,
fair.
obviously.
No one can come.
Oh boy.
No, I
No
was
one can
sick.
come.
That's the only reason I passed
Didn't
out.
believe the horn.
Yeah, I will say, Kahuna, you were a trucker though that last day when like it was very clear you were getting sick, but you still went out and like got lunch for everybody.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Nice guy, Kahuna.
Yep.
I am group dad for a reason.
And
I think I went with you.
Daddy.
Right? Was that the day we got Indian food?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
that was it. I think you and Texas went with Kahuna. And I remember you got back and
Indian
then
food.
you immediately crashed Kahuna. When you got back.
Yep, I spent the next 10 hours on a chair outside. It was good.
The Indian food was dope.
The Indian food was dope when I ate it the next day.
Oh yeah. I actually remember what was funny because for those who don't know, me and Zombrew shared a room together. You had like an early morning flight, Zombrew, and like
Yeah. I for some reason thought Avon was taking us. Taking us. I was confused, obviously.
yeah, so I think it was Cass's mom who ended up doing it, and then like she and I think Texas and Cass were waiting for you, and like I think you had like 5 minutes to get ready before you had to leave.
Oh, it was definitely. I just literally threw on a hoodie and I left the hoodie by accident.
Yeah.
I still have it.
You too?
All right. So as we
Thank you.
approach the time,
It's my favorite hoodie, and I'm upset about it.
now it's
You get back
Kahuna's
to
favorite
Twitch, huh?
hoodie.
Get back next year.
That's why you have to go back, just to get the hoodie.
Yep.
You
All
can
right.
mail it to me for way too much money.
Yo, Zombrew.
Yeah. No.
You ready? Radical ready? Is MJN ready? What about Breeni? Not Breeni, Acoustic, and Kahuna.
Hello.
This is a good way to get everybody quiet. Before we start. All right. Barring
He's
someone.
conned us.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a con.
the big con.
My thing. Oh yeah, it did switch. All right, let's go. Got a long session ahead of us.
I thought it was shorter.
Well, it could go very long, depending how things go. We have a lot to get through. How about that?
All right, everyone,
Go.
get good.
All right. The gang is.
I'm gonna destroy this troll. Don't worry.
All right. The gang is in a lot
I'm gonna
of
eat it.
trouble where we last left off. After a nice rest following the raid on the Vanthampur Villa, the gang got some news on what to do next. Tarina and Mortlock planned on stealing a boat so they could leave Baldur's Gate, as Heinrich put together a group to head to Candlekeep to help save the city of Elturel. As the gang deliberated on what to do next, a courier came in to deliver some news. First, Sammy Singer and Liara Portyr are almost at Baldur's Gate, with gifts to be delivered. Barrow was sent outside for a pony, as it was told, while Breeni got accused of a deadly crime. Still, after the bomb drop, the gang decided to do one last shopping trip while they could. After exchanging their loot for gold, the gang found themselves at the scene of a crime when they discovered that Danny's magical Emporium had been looted, and Danny was nowhere to be found. As Beau got a rude awakening, he discovered that his family was missing, as a search around his house showed that everyone had just disappeared. Barrow, at the same house, discovered the corpse of William Wist, the butler, frozen to death and locked in the freezer for safety. As Zodge and the Flaming Fist began to search the city for the missing Finhorns, the gang joined Tarina and Mortlock on their expedition to take control of the Uncivil Serpent, a ship run by the tyrannical Captain Deadeye, the one who wanted Tarina dead back in the Elfsong Tavern, for those who need to remember. However, the expedition led them to Duncan instead, who was in fact Breeni's tormenting assassin, Nightmare. Duncan explained that he's not alone, as the gang's enemies came together on the ship to take them down. Deadeye revealed himself and explained how he made a pact with the God Bane to get revenge on Tarina, all for the price of taking down Zaos Adro for his new master. The white dragonborn known as Ultiss revealed he was actually a follower of Tiamat and had kidnapped Beau's family for Beau's crime of stealing a priceless porcelain mask of Tiamat. Before the fighting began, Duncan pleaded with Barrow to leave lest he get caught up in it. Barrow refused to abandon his friends and convinced Duncan to stand down. It was a grueling fight as Beau took on Ultiss followers and a Water Elemental Ultiss managed to pick up at Danny's. Terralyn, Zaos, and Tarina had to grapple with Deadeye, but thanks to Terralyn's magical capabilities and Tarina's lucky roll, they managed to kill the tyrannical captain. As Zaos' quick thinking made easy work of the Water Elemental, Barrow managed to save Beau's family, who were tied up below deck. With all the enemies defeated, it seemed like all would be well. Right at the end, Blaine Stelmane and Dreffer, the troll guard, appeared, calling for Breeni's head. Will Breeni survive? Will the gang survive? What will happen next in Descent?
Find out this episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Alright.
It's just every week. It fits so well. You need to have that on the soundboard.
Find out on this episode of Dragon Ball.
I probably should. So,
It
as
fits so well.
As
Okay, go ahead.
Dreffer
My bad.
and Blaine show up, Blaine, as you see, looks the same exactly the same as when she was at the wedding, in the like nice old clothes, in the wheelchair, like not moving an inch at all. Dreffer, however, standing tall and strong, looks about. Duncan, you didn't finish your task. Why is Breeni Zenfer still alive? Which Duncan kind of whimpers, and he looks around to all of you. Yeah.
Barrow's gonna put his hand on Duncan's shoulder. It's alright.
Dreffer looks about the group, seeing all of essentially the compatriots dead. So they failed, huh? They all wanted revenge, and we all got them here to help us out, and they couldn't even do it. That's just such a shame, right, Blaine? As he looks to Miss Stelmane, who is just still sitting in the wheelchair, you know, not moving an inch though, kind of like blank-faced. Dreffer, since he's actually a pretty large creature, looks up and he does see Breeni off at the corner. How does it feel, Breeni Zenfer? Know what you did are still, still out and about. Have you ever told your friends what exactly happened that night?
It's in the past.
In the past. Dreffer at this point seems to be getting a bit more upset. You paralyzed Blaine Stelmane with your magic mask, and walked away as if nothing happened. Look at her. She can't even go to the bathroom on her own anymore. As you look at her, and she still has that same, expression, her face kind of stuck. Breeni, you look, and it's that same face she was kind of making the night when you robbed her. And you scared the living hell out of her. You always thought you could run, Breeni Zenfer. There's no more running now. Duncan, as he looks to Duncan. Duncan's like, it's time for you to finish this. And Dreffer claps his hands. Barrow, you look as a rune similar to the. Well, actually, you did not notice this because you were outside. But Terralyn and Zaos, you see a rune appearing on Duncan's forehead of a similar design as the one on the courier before he blew up, but this one is of a different hue. The rune on the exploding courier was red. This one is blue. Duncan stops whimpering as he stands tall. He unsheaths a scythe. Dreffer looks to him. Time to finish this, Duncan. As for the rest of you, as he looks to Beau, Terralyn, Tarina, Zaos, Barrow, and Mortlock, you can either stand down and let this play out, or you can enter a world of pain.
I would like to rate.
Everybody re-roll initiative.
Initiative.
Ah, classic.
I want to fight Duncan. Don't go.
Don't go!
What initiative from us?
Oh gosh, no, I don't want to go first. I don't know what to do.
Hey, that was the
Well,
last.
I'm going last. Oh,
Oh my god, Beau, you got a 5? Oh, damn.
Classic 5.
just
My last
barely
Potter.
not as good as me.
So it's funny how it all kind of turned out because, Barrow, you actually do go first.
I don't want to go first. I don't know what to do.
Alright,
I
Barrow.
can't.
Duncan, he gets up from his little cowering position with a blue rune etched across his face. Pulls out and he pulls out his scythe. You see Dreffer standing tall as he's just kind of like barking orders. And Belaine Stelmane, you can kind of see through Dreffer's legs. He's just still in the wheelchair, you know, paralyzed.
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Can I? I don't know how he. No. I don't know what to do. I need. I
You
hate
can
going
prepare-
first
you could
because there's so
prepare-
much pressure.
You could prepare an action if you want. So just like, I'll do this if this happens. If you don't feel like really know what you want to do.
Barrow's gonna hug Duncan.
Okay. Is this like an actual grapple, or are
Yeah.
you just hugging him?
No. I'm just gonna. Right now, I'm just gonna hug him.
Okay. So you put your arms on Duncan, hoping to get him to calm down. Funny enough, 3 people have 12s for their next initiative order, but I think Breeni, you have the highest one, so highest dex, so you go
Hey.
first.
I would like to.
Each square is 5 feet, just remember. I think the.
I'd like to cunning action, dash,
All right.
and go 50 feet to here.
Okay. Do you just start running? Right
I'll
there.
then pull out my bow and shoot the troll.
Shoot the troll. Give me a roll. 21.
Ooh,
That does
21.
hit.
Who clapped, by the way, to activate the room?
That was Dreffer.
Is this an ally? Do I get my sneak attack?
That's an ally.
Tarina is your ally.
Just making sure.
All right.
Ew.
All right. Good old 9 extra
That's a
damage.
rough sneak attack.
All right. So, Breeni, seeing the situation here, and you immediately just run across the ship and then shoot the troll with an arrow. It hits him. Just goes, but that seems to be about it. Now, funny enough, unfortunately, given Zaos' very low dex, it is Duncan's turn.
Oh no.
Barrow, are you holding on for like dear life, right? Like you're trying to hold on to him, or are you just hugging him?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I need you to roll me a strength check to keep holding him, though. This isn't a grapple.
Oh, sweet. I have.
Yeah. It's not a grapple. You're not
Yeah,
keeping him in place, but you would just follow him.
No. I guess I am trying to keep him in place.
You
I'm trying to.
Okay.
I'm trying to hug him really hard so he doesn't attack him.
So you were trying
and I
to
hope he
grapple
feels
him
better.
last round.
Okay. Roll me
I guess so, yeah.
Roll me
I
an
don't-
athletics check then. We'll just say this is kind of what you were doing. Ooh, that's a high.
It's an average roll. It's a 10. Plus
No,
5.
but Duncan got a 19 though.
Oh,
Duncan.
So-
roll.
Yeah, so you try and hold on to him tight so he doesn't move, but like he's a slippery fellow though, so he just kind of ducks right under you as he moves 5, 10. Deadeye's at 15, 20. He
Don't
moves.
go.
Take an attack of opportunity.
Well, Barrow
Oh,
can't.
Why can't Barrow?
yeah, no.
Weren't you? Barrow was trying to. Oh, I guess I'm assuming the grapple was on this turn,
Barrow
but was
really
actually
does not
on
want to
this.
hurt Duncan.
All right.
And
He really
Tarina
Don't hurt
doesn't.
Duncan.
attack.
Tarun
Attack
doesn't
the
know
ball?
what is happening right now.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't want to hurt Duncan.
I'm gonna say, Barrow, you do not get an attack of opportunity because you still think he is your friend. So, and he doesn't seem like
No,
you want to
I-
hurt him just yet.
I know. Because like Barrow was like, he stopped shaking and Barrow like, no, that's not good.
Okay. So are you attacking?
And he's like, no, he doesn't want to hurt Duncan. I'm
Okay.
not gonna do it because he doesn't want to hurt Duncan.
All right. So you watch Duncan just dash over, right between Terralyn, Zaos, and
Oh.
Breeni. He is more focused on Breeni, however, so he pulls out the scythe. Does a 18 hit you?
Yeah, barely.
Okay, you take 5 piercing damage, and I need you to roll me a con save. 5, you take 12 poison damage. As the scythe hits you and cuts you, it seems to be coated in some sort of like liquid that's burning you as you get hit by it.
Oh, you're not a stout halfling, are you?
Nope.
Oh, and he also has multi-attack too, so...
Oh no.
Does a modify 20 probably is. I don't know why.
Barely.
just a little bit.
You take 9 piercing damage.
I'm down.
Oh shit. Oh wait. Oh shit, but you're still taking the... Zombie, rules lawyer. This comes with an
What's up?
additional poison damage effect too. If he's down from the first...
It's on the same attack. It doesn't count as...
Okay,
The poison damage is additional damage, much like sneak attack is additional.
alright. Let me see if I'm probably not gonna
So
get...
I don't automatically lose on the con save, right?
Yeah.
Well, you
So
would... I guess you can roll another concept. It would basically, unless you're gonna... You would have taken another 12 poison damage, but... I'm assuming it's not gonna insta-kill you though, because it's not...
No.
Yeah. So, Zaos and Terralyn, you watch as Duncan just swings his scythe 2 times and Breeni just collapses to the ground.
Oh, yikes.
Zaos, it is your turn.
Wait.
So is Duncan, like, fine now?
Did you...
Or is he
Did
gonna go for the kill?
the Breeni got hit twice?
Yeah, Duncan had multi-attack.
Did Breeni go down in the first hit?
No,
No.
Breeni went down in the second
Okay.
hit. Yeah.
Keep
As
in
I-
mind that a melee attack on an unconscious person is a crit, and it is an
Yeah.
automatic crit, and a crit does
I know.
2 death saves failed.
So, yeah. The two of you, I guess, Zaos, Terralyn, both of you roll me... I'm gonna say, either perception checks to see how Duncan's reacting, or Arcana checks to figure out how the rune works.
I will roll Arcana then.
Alright.
I don't know anything.
You're very... Terralyn, this has all just been a whirl for you, like... a lady in a troll you saw at a wedding just popped up and want Breeni dead, and Duncan just walked over and, like, seemed to, like, hack and slash Breeni.
Yeah.
Zaos, you kind of realize from that kind of rune, it's something that, like... It's something where you realize, you know a little bit about charming and mind control stuff. It seems not so much that Duncan is just, like, you know... he has this one job and then he's done. It seems like he's being controlled of sorts.
Good to know.
Okay, so what do you want to do, Zaos? It is actually your turn.
Not surprisingly, I would like to use Crown of Madness on the droll.
Alright.
Oh,
Click that spell for me. I gotta figure out what save I'm making for this. A wisdom saving. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. I rolled a 2 and he has a -1 in wisdom, so he got a
Nice.
Oof.
I think your
Big
DC is
Big oof.
13 or 14. I forget. He fails either way.
My spell save DC is 14.
Okay. So we'll use this one on. All of you watch as Zaos kind of like weaves his hands a bit as a crown just pops up on Dreffer's head. And he just goes as he's just like foaming at the mouth essentially though. As he's moving kind of a little bit wildly. Then he has like to do, Zaos.
The only thing I could do is move, and that would be bad. So I think I'm. And actually, I would like to take.
You would like to what?
Take a potion.
Okay. Bonus action.
The health potion. Yeah.
All right.
It's 2d4 plus what?
2. I think it's 2d4 plus 2.
Dope.
What good healing. I wish I got that roll.
That's me.
Okay. So then we go to who's next? Yo, everybody rolled so
I know what
low.
the puzzle is.
Oh my god. Mortlock rolled low, Tarina rolled low. Actually, it's Dreffer's turn. So you all notice at the start that same arrow wound that Breeni made on him suddenly just seems to kind of bubble up and like put itself back together as the arrow just plops to the ground.
I hate that so much.
All right. He must make
They don't know the secrets about trolls,
Just-
Avon.
I know. Well, good. Makes it better for me. Charm target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act. Alright, the target can act normally on its turn if you choose new creature. Alright, so Zaos, you get to control his action, I guess.
He gets to attack
Oh,
the wheelchair-bound lady.
Yes.
Is it like its full attack? Is its full attack action?
Yep.
Yes.
Full action.
Yes.
Alright,
You're gonna fucking kill her
Oh
instantly.
my god! Why?
So,
Because she can't move, right?
so
Wouldn't it
here's
be
what
like
happens. Actually, wait. She has like a base AC. That'll
Which is
auto-hit.
10.
This is on that one, actually. Alright, so 2 of these things do. So you watch as his jaw opens up and he goes and he just clamps down on her head, though. For 8 piercing damage, but you watch as he bites and then he kind of comes back up. There seems to be no damage to her, but you guys, I want Beau, Barrow, Zaos, and Terrelin to roll me perception checks for this next part.
Why not me? I'm joking.
Yeah. Alright, Zaos got a 9.
13.
19.
I don't see your 13.
I rolled it manually.
Okay.
Roll 20 has been doing bad things for me.
You're gonna give up
21,
on roll
by
20
the way.
already? I guess that makes sense. No, wait, no, it doesn't. Zaos, you're too busy just kind of laughing at the fact that this is actually working amazingly for you.
Ah, me IRL. Got it.
Yeah. Barrow, Beau, and Terrelin, you all realize that after they did that first, the bite marks he made on her are they're on his neck for some reason, though. But then he claws at her, but he's going kind of wild, so he misses the first swing, but definitely gets the second hit, though, on her.
Holy shit.
So yeah, he
It's
claws
okay, I
her,
got the
and then
puzzle.
he claws her, but then there's it seems to be another kind of claw mark on him after that. Bring her down.
Oh, this is a rough puzzle.
Okay,
I got.
Or spell
This is
ends.
rough.
Turn must use action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against her. Act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within. Does he get to make another also at this end of each of its turns? Are you gonna move him at all, Zaos, or are you just gonna keep him there?
He still gets his move action. That's the only thing he does get from what I'm. Whatever.
He does get to control that. All right.
Yeah.
So he's going to kind of try and get out of the way as he just is fumbling over here. I'm gonna say he's still in Tarina's stink, so she's getting an opportunity attack. You just watch him. He's just swinging his arms wildly, mouth foaming as he's just kind of struggling to kind of fix this. So another wisdom saving throw for him. That's a 16.
Alright, it's 14, so break.
He succeed.
Yeah, sorry, but he rolled
Unfortunately.
high that turn. But he basically just wasted his turn as he just rips the crown off, and he's just kind of going, and he kind of looks at you a bit angrily for what you did.
But it was worth it. It was funny for one turn.
What is your dex, Terralyn?
Dex 1.
Yes. Dex 1. Alright, I gotta. Where is my other buddy, Ethan? Mortlock. Oh, Mortlock has a higher dex than you, so he goes next. I'm very confused. Let me see, how many spaces can he actually... Yes. Oh. He's going to run down here. He's kind of like... He's kind of confused, but he's like, troll bad. I'm gonna go hit the troll. So Mortlock swings. Mortlock hits the first time. But he will miss the second time. But he gets one hit off. That is... He does 8 bludgeoning damage as he just hits the troll in the back, though. Alright. That is his turn. Now it is Terralyn's turn.
Low AC foot.
If I cast Cure Wounds on Breeni, will it...
She'll be auto-stabilized and she'll be back to however many hit points.
Oh yeah, she will... The way I do it is basically if you do Cure Wounds, Breeni will go up the amount you healed her for.
Yeah, she'll start her turn prone, but that's whatever.
Alright.
do that? Oh.
Fuck.
Hey.
Hey.
Alright.
That's
Terralyn,
still not enough if he hits you again, but it's something.
It's something.
yeah, you are still prone as you're on the ground, but yeah, Terralyn, you smack your magic hands together, and then kind of like reach over and touch Breeni through like the bars in the little staircase.
Mhm.
She gets back up. You have 13. And then you also have to do Terralyn.
There's not really anything else I can do. So no.
Okay. Then we go to let's see, Zaos, Barrow,
Is Cure-Wounds not a bonus action, or am I thinking of
Is
healing?
One action.
Okay, healing words.
Alright. Beau, you're next.
Okay, 5 and 15. Gonna rage. You know
Alright.
how it be.
You're an angry boy.
I'm an angry boy, and I'm gonna attack the large green lad
Okay.
with a 10 plus 8 over my character sheet. Fuck. 10 plus 6, so 16.
That will hit.
Ooh. 3d6. 7 plus 6. I mean 7 plus 4 plus 7 plus 6 is 13 damage.
Alright, another 13. You do a nice little swack against the Dreffer.
And
It hurts
that
him.
would be my turn.
Alright. And lastly, Tarina, seeing everybody's attacking the troll, she's like, no harm in that, I guess. But unfortunately, she does miss. She just swings, but like...
Tarina's like level 1. It's, you know.
I think she
She's
I will let you guys
so
know that she
funky.
has the stats of like a regular
God.
bandit. That is about it.
The final kill on what's his face. So,
Yeah, because she rolled a like nat,
Girlfriends.
she rolled a nat 20,
Yeah,
and he
well,
was
yeah,
already
they were-
he already had so little health. I think he would have the Moonbeam probably would have gotten Deadeye, or if he didn't move up. All right, going back up the turn order, we're back up to Barrow.
I hate this. Okay. Okay. So listen.
Listen.
Okay. Listen. If I had Barrow, run. If I had Barrow,
Mhm.
run over here, and then try to like not grab Duncan, but like use his body to push him and Duncan over the boat.
You're talking about like a shove
You
action.
can use a shove. It's an action.
You want to
Really?
tackle him.
Yes, I want to tackle him out like into the water,
Okay.
basically.
Let going into, I need clarification mode, Zombrew. How does a shove action work exactly? Is it the same as grapple?
Exactly like a grapple. It's contested athletics.
Alright, you roll me athletics, Barrow, to try and shove Duncan into the water.
Yeah, I'll roll it first. Please, Duncan, please roll low, sweetie. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, I'll just put Deadeye in the water too, so you can just move there. So, Barrow, you
He's
just run over, get right here, and you just like, kind of like elbow dive like a football pile driver person, Duncan right into the water. He rolled a 6, so.
I hope he can't fly. Please, Duncan, don't be able to fly.
Yeah, but you push him into the water.
Oh wait, Duncan can use acrobatics, by the way.
Even with this, I rolled like he rolled a 6 on the die, so even with like, even if I did.
Wait. I have wait. Wait. I have wait. Let me see. I don't have any water creatures except for crab. Dang it. Never mind. I was gonna say.
Are there ladders hanging off the sides of the boat, or would you need to swim to the dock to get back?
There are ladders. How do you guys think you got on
Where
the
are the
boat in the
ladders?
first
The
place?
ladders are here and here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
Are there any attack of opportunities happening?
would they get
yeah,
attack
Zaos and,
opportunities from?
They're,
They could.
I,
I guess.
from a game master standpoint, I'd say no.
Yeah.
But from a
I'd
technical
also say no.
standpoint- From a technical standpoint, I'd say yes because he's falling. So it's your discretion, Ava.
I'm gonna say no because the shove I think is the main thing.
Yeah, I feel it.
Plus I think for one, Barrow is like now kind of where Duncan is, so I think only if anybody, the only one who can even justify it would be Breeni, but never mind. Going through this, yeah, Breeni is prone, so that one you're right.
Yeah, I got you.
Funny enough, it is actually Breeni's turn. The good news, Breeni, you're back.
I'm also gonna use
Yeah.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to heal Breeni with this.
Alright, you have 2 more of those 4 dice you can spend.
Yes. There you go. You get 9 extra.
At 22.
Alright,
I will stand up.
okay. So that's half your movement already.
Round it up or down?
Rounding it down, so you have 10 feet you have to move. You only have 25 as a halfling from what I remember.
But
Yeah.
you can move through ally space.
Can I see him over the ledge?
You can see him.
I would like to move here and shoot at him with my short bow.
Okay. You roll.
Why are you shooting at Duncan? He doesn't have control.
No, don't shoot at Duncan.
Shoot at the
Wait,
old
don't.
lady.
Don't shoot at Duncan.
Guys, let Breeni do her thing.
Well, Barrow would not.
I would like to
No.
say this is a
Barrow.
warning shot as I'm shooting him.
Alright, not 20 warning shot.
Nat 20 warning shot.
Jeez, fuck.
Would you get sneak attack from? Okay.
No, I don't get sneak attack from
Yeah,
that.
so it's only the 11 piercing.
I could.
Well, isn't he within range?
Well, no, because Duncan is like
down.
Duncan's like the ship is about Duncan's like 20 feet on the ground.
Yeah, he's down as well. So.
Oh, is something wrong with Kahuna?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
but- isn't sneak attack if he's within? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's within.
I
5
thought
feet
Barrow
of
went
him,
right.
so.
I thought Barrow went off with him.
Shove only is where Barrow moves to where Duncan is, and Duncan is pushed off. If it was, I think it's like there's an actual thing where it's like if you're doing like a full-on ride, everybody gets pushed, but that was not it. I don't think Barrow has that ability. Breeni, is there anything else you'd like to do? You still have 5
No.
feet of movement left. All right. Duncan's turn. He's going to.
Fucking Duncan.
How tall is the boat, like, out of the water? Like, how high would you have to climb off the ladder?
I would say
Off the ladder.
I'm gonna say it's 25-30 feet range. He can either spend his action trying to get back on, or he can like move and climb up the ladder. But he does not have enough movement to do that. He's gonna spend his action to try and like climb up. Good old acrobatics.
Jeez.
Oh, and he rolled high. That is my God, the boy got a 25 as he just uses his scythe and like kind of like propels himself up a bit though. There's a little kind of cool flourish as he just pops up right in front of Breeni. That unfortunately is he spent his action to get up there, so that is his turn.
What a legend.
Yep. He's quite the legend. Zaos Adro, your turn.
My turn?
Yes.
Dope. I'm going to move about here.
Question, how do you get there exactly? There is kind of a ledge here, though.
Hold up. How do you do the thing?
There's a ladder right there.
There's the ruler.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, each square is only 5 feet, so...
Yeah, so I'd be able to get up here then. Wouldn't I?
5,
How much movement do you have?
5, 10, 15,
You have
20,
35 or
25,
30?
30.
You have 60 feet of movement?
Okay,
Or are
you
using
can-
your action to move?
No, 30, sorry.
He can get right there. I can see how he does it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like barely.
That's the
Though. It's like his
least.
entire movement. What are you gonna do, Zaos?
I'm assuming that I'm getting this right. I'm going to shoot an Eldritch Blast at the
Who?
the wheelchair-bound woman.
Okay.
We're gonna
Yeah,
pick on.
give me a roll.
Look
How
at
are
the
you
roll.
shooting
I mean,
through an
the
enemy?
troll damaged her,
Is
and
he
he
gonna
got
be-
damaged. It's fair.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
But it was
Alright.
physical damage.
9.
Is
That still hits,
So who knows
actually.
what magic?
Zaos, that still hits.
I love that. I don't know how that hits, but I'm with.
Alright. You
13.
blast her, like, right through the guy's knees, and she's pulled up 5 feet. You watch as him on his chest, like, as the impact of that Eldritch Blast, though.
Love it.
Yeah, guys, who would have
That's
thought, I will say, actually, I should probably be clear with you, Zaos. Given that she is a paralyzed target, you get advantage, so that's why you did it to her.
I had a feeling.
Oh.
Just so, for clarification, because I think
See ya.
that could cause some issues later. Okay. Anything else to do? I'm pretty sure that is your turn.
Yep.
Alright, so
Does
anyways...
she even have a turn, Avon?
What?
Does she even have a turn, Avon?
Nope.
Huh.
She's paralyzed.
Her, well,
Yeah. Oh yeah. She has
a.
an initiative turn. Each initiative turn is she's in the wheelchair.
Classic.
She
and that's
has a quote unquote turn.
Okay.
Listen, I believe that she's got psychic powers and she can control people. I think she's controlling Duncan and the troll. But that's just me.
All right. So, Jeffrey's turn. His you guys will watch as like the chest where he got blasted is like kind of bubbles up and seems to kind of be putting itself a little bit back together. He's angry.
He's angry.
What about the other mark?
I mean, he's been taking like a lot of damage, but it doesn't seem like he can fix all of the damage at once though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
So
Barrow's gonna be pretty useless this fight, guys. Just wanted y'all to know.
he looks back and he's kind of annoyed with these two. First, he's gonna bite Mortlock. That hits Mortlock.
Morty.
Mortlock
Morty.
takes 9 piercing.
Claw me, Dad.
As he just bites like Mortlock and just rips like some flesh out, and Mortlock is kind of screaming a bit though. He looks to Tarina, pulls out the good old-fashioned claw. That'll hit her, and she takes.
Serena's gonna die.
Darn.
Your girlfriend
Oh
is
my god,
squishy.
she has 1 hit point left. He rolled low. He just claws her across the chest, and she's like screaming as like it seems like it hurts her like hell. Then he looks to you, Beau. He looks to Zaos, but he can't really get Zaos.
I'm ready
Have a
to
range-
take my like 3 points a day.
Does a 13
Below
hit you?
No.
Well, he claws at you, but you're able to kind of like parry with your greatsword and cut him back. And he kind of just shouts, and he's trying, Duncan, hurry, as he just kind of snaps his fingers. Get on with it. We must be quick. That is his turn. Now we go to
Turn.
well, it's Mortlock's turn now. Mortlock is a bit freaked out from getting hit. He's still gonna try and fight Dreffer though, because he still has enough hit points to kind of withstand it. He misses the first hits. Oh, he barely gets the second time though. That will be. He bludgeons him in the back for another 8 damage. And that's all really Mortlock can do right now. Terralyn, it's your turn.
Yeah. I need to incapacitate Duncan, but I don't know how to do it.
Push him off the boat. That worked for Barrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or you could just wait for Barrow to push him off the boat again.
You could just attack the troll. Barrow's kind of got Duncan. Ish.
I don't know about that.
Maybe. No, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just roll
You go
another
before
21.
Duncan,
It's fine.
right?
Yes. It's
Okay.
me, and then it's me, and then
Breeni, and then Duncan.
Breeni.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you like to do, Terralyn?
Do what you're gonna do.
I want to do this. Oh, I know. I want to do this, I think.
Alright. The magic missile.
At home.
3 holding.
Don't you get 3 magic missiles?
You do get 3 magic.
I do.
missiles.
Okay.
More depending on the level you test.
Yeah.
3, 2, 4. That's a total of 9 magic missiles. I'm assuming you're blasting Driffer.
The lady.
Okay, you're blasting the lady. I mean, it's automatically gonna hit. These arrows just kind of shroom around like boom, boom, like boom, 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 as they just circle around and just blast her like across the head for 9 damage, but it doesn't seem like it's affecting her. And you look at Dreffer and his part of his head like starts to bleed a bit though.
How rough is
Okay.
Dreffer?
Okay. I figured out your puzzle again. I figured out your other puzzle.
Okay. Anything else, Terralyn?
Your troll puzzle.
Nope, I still can't move, so...
Okay. Beau, Finhorns, your turn.
My actions are probably very unpredictable. I'm gonna attack him with that was 12 plus 6, 18.
I feel like this is gonna end badly.
18.
Oh, this is
Oh,
going
18.
terribly.
18 hits.
Even worse than last time. 6 plus 6 is 12 damage.
Alright. Number for 12.
Who are you attacking?
Roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright.
That's
Cut
it.
him. Okay. Tarina's turn. She's gonna get the fuck out of here. She's gonna disengage against Dreffer in 5, 10. Actually, wait. 5, 10.
Oh yeah, I
15,
forgot you were full.
Yeah. She is gonna hide behind Beau, as she's kind of like.
Oh, it's still functional, by the way. Like,
What's
can
still
they
functional?
turn all the way around?
What do you mean?
Still right here and the other one.
Yeah, let's assume they still work.
Are those just scenery?
I mean, on the one hand, they're sooner, but on the other hand, I'm also like, they should technically work though too. But Tarina doesn't give a shit. She just kind of looks to you, Beau, and she's just like, sorry I called you a sore loser earlier, but you could take this guy down. I'll
Yeah!
I'll give you whatever you want. Promise. And she just
I
Tarina's
forgot how we met her.
yeah, Tarina's just like,
Oh yeah.
I'll just let you know, Beau, she's got 1 hit point left.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah. So she's just kind of cowering, hoping you basically finish the job.
Yeah, that's normal.
Now we go up to back up the turn order. It's Barrow's turn.
It's not gonna work if I do it again. I know I'm just not. I got lucky, and I want to
You're
do
very
it.
strong, Barrow.
Believe in the heart of the dice.
I have a +3 to strength. I know I'm quite strong. I have no.
You have a +5 to athletics.
Grapple.
Do I can't. Fine, I'll throw Duncan off the boat again, I guess.
How would that work? Because you're not.
Can I grab him and throw him off? I'm very strong.
all right. First,
this.
athletics check to grapple, I guess. How about that? He's going to acrobatics to try and grapple.
Yeah.
You know what? Radical for your indecisiveness, I know just how to play this out. You try to grapple, Duncan kind of flips his scythe, behind him with the non-sharp edge, He trips you and like throws you off the ship instead.
Nice.
Yeah.
As he just falls.
You
to the
know what?
water.
It's fair.
I've started
That's
wondering if I
fair.
should start doing severity rolls just for like the hell of it. I feel like it makes Nat ones more. All right.
I mean, that was pretty fun. I like that.
I love
that was fun.
But for somebody who rolls a lot of ones, I don't like severity.
It's also not.
I knew
good
it was gonna
late
fail.
game 'cause it
I
can
when did
really
it-
fuck you.
Wait, what was Zombie saying?
It's also really not good late game because it can really fuck you.
Oh yeah, when you're like higher level and then you get those Nat 1 severity rolls. Alright, well I'm just throwing Barrow off because Barrow's super indecisive and doesn't know how to deal with the situation. Breeni, you're up.
He's very upset. He doesn't like his
So-
friends fighting. He's very, very upset. He doesn't like any of this.
I would like to cunning action disengage.
Alright.
5,
Thank
10,
you.
15, 20,
Okay. Yeah, 5 to get-
25.
Yeah.
I'd then like to use my action to dash.
Alright.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Just go off the edge.
Alright. So you
Just
just
morph into the wall.
you just engage from Duncan as you just jump like downstairs into like the middle of the ship. You find there's like rowboats,
Breeni's the
supplies,
best character.
and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Breeni's the
down
best character for the kind of. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Big running.
Breeni's
Alright.
the best character for this because she's got disengage and dash on the same turn, and it's.
Well,
You can just run
everybody
away
has
forever.
disengaged and everybody has dead.
Ro-
Yes.
Ro-
just
no,
use
No, I
the
mean on the
bonus
same
action.
turn.
Okay, that is your turn, Breeni?
Yes.
Alright, Duncan's turn. It's gonna take 5, 10, 15.
Opportunity attack.
Yep, opportunity attack. if
Well, is
you-
Oh,
Sarah
yeah.
Lynn taking it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, roll me opportunity attack.
Which would just be a melee attack with whatever weapon.
Yeah, I don't think I have any melee weapons. Hold on.
Well, then you can do a punch, which is 1
Oh.
plus.
So you have a dagger, don't you?
I have a dagger.
Bring the dagger. That actually
Wow,
hits.
ooh, that's pretty good.
Hey.
Give me that roll. 5.
Nice.
You cut Duncan for 5 damage as he runs
That's
by.
max damage with a dagger.
Actually, with your strength, I think it is.
Daggers are finesse. I think
Yeah.
it's
Breeni, as you run down, you see Duncan right behind. You can't do much, but you remember from that time that first dream you had with the Assassin Nightmare, and he threw a scythe at you. Duncan's doing the exact same thing right now. Oh my god, but he rolled low. Does
Yes.
an 8 does not hit you, I'm assuming.
No.
This is why he has 3 sides.
Yeah. So
Yes.
you duck out of the way as the scythe just
Grab
goes
a scythe and use it
flying
against them.
and hits it over and like flies over here.
To throw it back at him.
Alright, that is Duncan's
Yes.
turn. Zaos, you're up.
Oh, it's me. Well, I guess I'm just gonna cast it again at the.
Alright.
What could go wrong?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
this
good
possible
because
lady.
she's
That
not
does
an
hit.
accurate.
I don't know. I feel like Zombru knows the secrets, and he's attacking me.
No, I know the secrets about the troll.
Alright.
It has nothing to do with it.
So you shove Belane's Stalemane over here, but like Dreffer kind of pushes her back. That's why I'm not gonna put her over around his tower because that just makes things super awkward.
It's good with me.
But yeah, but Dreffer just kind of looks and his chest hurting a lot as he feels that pain. He's like, "You, how dare you disrespect one of the dukes of Baldur's Gates?" Is that your turn,
Half of
Zaos?
them suck.
I mean, I don't really care about Baldur's Gate, so
Zaos, is that your turn?
I mean, I could care less about Baldur's Gate as well as a character because it's just a place.
You know what? I'm gonna try to hang out over by this crossbow, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Then we go to. Okay, so it is yeah, it is Dreffer's turn. He watches his skin seems to like basically where he got blasted again seems to kind of bubble up. And he seems a bit stronger. How far is this? So that is half down. That's 35 feet. Hey, Zombru,
How can you fit through the
What's
how
up?
does throwing things work? What is a throw
mean-
distance?
It would be an improvised weapon. What are you throwing?
Alright. He's like,
Throwing stuff, mate.
It's gonna be Morty.
He's gonna
I
throw-
know.
Yeah, I think it's
no.
He's gonna throw the rock he has
He's
in his
gonna do
back
something.
pocket.
He's gonna do something that doesn't make him kind of like. He goes around to where Blaine's Stelmane is, says something like whispers words, and a little bubble kind of pops around. At least Beau and Mortlock can see. He picks it up, and he's just like, "You really want to be one of the meet with the hobnob with the best and powerful, Zaos Adro. Here you go." Oh man.
Oh.
Does an 18 hit you?
Yep.
Alright. So, you watch as this bubble with her in it just comes colliding straight at you. Smacks you. I'll do this. This should be
This is where I die again.
8. Alright, I gotta flip the page. You take 12 bludgeoning damage as you're just bashing with this. And as she kind of flops to the ground, the bubble kind of just disappears. So the same lady you've seen before.
I just start having a pleasant conversation with her while this is.
Alright. Fortunately, he spent all of his turn to throw her, but he's not too worried. So that's his turn. Mortlock's turn. Busts out the good old Great Club. Goes a swinging. That first one's going to miss. Always seems to miss the first one, and he missed the second one too. He's just kind of swinging wildly at Dreffer, but doesn't seem to be doing much. Carolyn, it's your turn.
Just
Mm-hmm.
move like right here.
It's a cone.
Where he.
I'd have to move.
Well, I mean,
I could
you move
move
it. Yeah.
Just blind Morty, it's fine.
it. Yeah, that's but
Morty's
if I
not
do
doing
it
damage
right,
anyways.
It would hit, right? It would hit. Okay. I'll move.
I mean, Morty doesn't
You
have a
can
magical
aim
axe
the
at
cone from where you are, where it would just hit the.
Okay. I'll move here.
Alright, you
And
move
I'm
there.
gonna do. Is this what I want? Yeah, that.
Color spray. Alright, roll me 6d10. So it will hit Mortlock too, but Dreffer's like the first one who grapples with it.
How is the troll looking, by the way, healthy?
He
Like,
looks pretty bad. Like from when you first saw him to now, he does look kind of bad.
Oh,
16 and
Look me.
28. Let me see.
see? Should be
Creatures in
roll-
a 15-foot cone originating from. Alright, it does actually manage to blind him. And you
man,
somehow
what
managed
did blind
to.
Morty?
Fine.
You actually somehow managed not to blind Morty.
Holy shit, Morty.
Perfect roll.
Morty, you have 30 health. He has 27. It's great.
Yeah. We'll put this. As his eyes just gonna get start flashing, he's like, ah! Damn it!
This means I have advantage.
I
Yes.
rolled 2 1s, guys.
Oh, you
Yeah,
still got
that's
got
rough.
enough.
Ugh.
Alright.
Honestly, it's better because you didn't hit Morty.
Beau, you're up.
Right, just gonna go for a good old fashioned attack.
Who would have guessed?
Definitely. So,
I'm running into a problem.
even worse than last time. That's 10 damage.
Alright, takes 10. You keep hacking and slashing him though. You seem to just keep kind of cutting more and more of him off. He's still
I'm
standing.
also gonna 5, 10, oops, where was I right here? 5, 10, 15, 20,
Alright.
25.
You just run down, so he doesn't get an opportunity attack at disadvantage though.
Why are you going downstairs?
14 hit you.
No.
Alright, he swings, but he just goes wide. Alright, and then lastly, Tarina. You know what, she's gonna be nice. She's gonna come over here and try and help you up, Barrow. And then move the ladder.
Okay. I'm very heavy. Can she carry?
She rolled a nat one.
She falls
Oh,
in.
she's in the lake too. Damn it! I weigh 290 pounds. She cannot lift. She cannot
That's a
help me.
lot.
Yeah, no, she tried to help and she's like, I got you, but her wounds are a bit too deep and she just, like, falls, like, kind of falls.
I'm 290 pounds. Don't try to help. Don't try to lift me anywhere.
I'm just trying to help
very
you, damn
bad.
it.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's your turn now, Barrow. So, Barrow, you can spend...
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to a bear.
Okay.
Let's turn to a bear.
Can bears climb ladders?
Yes.
They can
No,
climb
they can
trees.
climb. They have a climbing speed of 30. They're fine. Barrow's gonna climb back on the boat.
Okay, so...
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah, actually show me, because I want to be positive about that, because I don't remember reading about that.
Well, at least black bear's there.
Okay.
How do I do that? Yeah, I'll just. It's there. It's here. Okay. You just search black bear in the thing.
I'm going to believe you for the sake of me moving along. Plus, it looks pretty cool. Alright, so you have a climbing speed of 30, which manages to get you right here as you climb back up as a bear.
I don't see climb speed in the black bear stat one.
Climb
Oh,
point?
yes, I do. I'm wrong.
Alright, so you're back up, Barrow.
Okay.
Right, that is your movement.
Sweet. Yes, and that is also my action because turning into a bear costs an action.
Okay, Barrow's a bear and he gets back up. Breeni, you're up.
So,
Mhm.
I shall
Party.
walk up to him with 10 of my movement
What?
and stab at him with my rapier.
Alright. That misses.
Advantage
Oh.
is flanking.
No, advantage
Are we
only,
doing
not, flanking only gets you a +3.
Does it?
Yeah. Breeni's gonna, like, I'm gonna say the 10 counts and Breeni misses. Even with a +3, Breeni would still miss.
In which case, are they, well, he's not a size bigger than me, but is Duncan a size larger than me?
He's a medium creature, so yes.
I'll use a disengage action,
Alright.
and move through there with
Alright.
my last 15 of movement.
Okay. The door behind you is closed. Finhorns are in there, but it's not
Yeah.
locked. Just so you know. Okay, Duncan's turn. He actually can still get you from where you're at. He's gonna go.
In which case, can I not use a disengage action?
What?
Never mind.
Sorry, dude.
That's fine.
The first hit is the 19 to hit you, which I believe it does.
Barely.
7 piercing, and I need you to make me a con saving throw.
I think the bonus is in 3.5. But it's
No, this is like an act. I'm looking at the actual stats.
Oh, the DMG.
Yeah.
Oh, I
From
didn't
Monster
notice
Manual
that.
2. Assassins have actual stats in Monster Manual. You take 10 poison damage, you fail to con save.
Okay.
So you take all that damage from the first swing, and then he goes swinging again.
You said 6 piercing, right?
Yeah. 6 piercing, 10 poison, and he just rolled on that 20.
Oh gosh, Duncan! Fuck, you've rolled an 18, a 20, a 19, and then a nat 20. Fuck.
You take 7 piercing as he cuts you. And, well, I'm assuming does the 7 piercing automatically knock you down or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you fail the con save, but it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter.
Yeah, let me just see if this insta kills you.
Well, it's
13?
the same attack, so...
Oh, that's right, yeah. Okay, no, yeah. You're unconscious again. As, your body just seems like it's been being poisoned a lot today. Alright.
Has Duncan even been hit this combat?
He's been hit.
Yes.
How rough does he look?
Not that rough.
He looks
I
pretty
hit
good.
him with 11 earlier.
I hit him with 5.
Okay. Going, we're now to Breeni, then Duncan, then Zaos. Your turn.
I have a terrible question.
Yes.
Well, first I have a regular question. This lady that's in front of me, can you describe her to me, just in general? Like, is she wearing anything? What is she wearing, if so?
Sure. So you've met Belaine Stellman before, as you dealt with a lot of nobles. Never really talked to her given her condition. She's wearing a fine silken dress, long white hair, got some pearl earrings and a pearl necklace on her, and she looks kind of old too, and her face is kind of in this weird stuck expression as if she's being like shocked or whatever. And the wheelchair looks very nice too.
Alright. Theoretically, what would happen if this woman Violet Beauregarded on a shit ton of alcohol?
Oh,
No, you don't really know that, but you can certainly go ahead and try.
I put the ball of alcohol poisoning between her teeth, and I punch her in the jaw.
Okay, we're gonna just say your action was just force feeding her this.
Yep,
You don't
good
she doesn't
enough.
take any damage, but you put it in, she swallows down.
The ball of alcohol poisoning.
Tara Lynn, Barrow and Mortlock. Well, I gotta actually roll something. So with a very high DC. That's not enough. You just watch as Dreffer's kind of there, standing in front of you. He doesn't look too good, and he's like, blasted word of that blasted, and he just starts puking a bit though. As he just
Ranking down from the ceiling here.
yeah, right
So I'm
there.
not there anymore.
And then he
He's
looks
level
up
8
and then
drunk.
he looks up and he's like, Blaine, what do they do to you, boy? Oh god.
He's
Yeah, I had to make him roll a con.
level 8 drunk.
I made him roll a con.
Like
Yes, I'll let you know right now, Kahuna. He had a +5 to con, and he still failed given like what you essentially created.
Well, yeah, he just drank a fucking barrel of the strongest alcohol in the tavern, baby.
Yeah, so Dreffer is now very intoxicated. And he doesn't look too well either. It's like he had too much to drink.
Zaos is just coming in with the strong counters.
That
the
was- yeah.
bosses.
I would like to
Not
use my bonus action to just roll on the floor laughing.
Alright. You're just laughing, Belane's just there in front of you, that's about it. Okay, oh my god, it's actually Dreffer's turn. So,
Oh fuck.
he's like,
Oh,
Belaine, we should get out of here, Belaine. Sombra.
That's a
Alcohol poisoning, would you say that's more of a poison thing or more of an acid thing?
poison.
Okay, yeah, no, so.
yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
watch as
Listen,
he's
in my
yeah? Oh, what is it, Drew?
in my expert opinion, poison.
Alright, so, let me just look up his speed. Alright, so he goes 5, 10. He walks up here, more like it's an attack of opportunity.
Hey,
It's gonna miss.
More like actually does hit him.
hey,
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow, for 10 bludgeoning damage. Okay, well, Morlock's automatically gonna hit, but we just see that in that 20. No, he does not. So, you see Dreffer, his body seems to kind of be bubbling up, trying to fix itself, but then Morlock hits him back in the head. It seems like that didn't really nothing. As he just kind of stumbles, like, right here, past his post. He's having trouble getting up the stairs, and he's like, Belaine. And he kind of looks down to you, Terralyn.
he's
What did you do? As he's trying to hold up his stomach so he doesn't gag. You're going to pay for what you did.
please
Yes.
don't throw up on me.
Alright.
Disadvantage.
He does get disadvantage. Unfortunately, he got a 15 and that 20, so I'm assuming a 15
But
hits
he's
you.
also blinded. That's just disadvantage, right?
Oh wait, yeah, he's blinded too, right? Wait, he can't even know where he's going. Shit. He's
Yeah,
blinded and then
I was gonna
suddenly.
say.
He got very drunk.
Morty would have had advantage on his attack. of
No,
opportunity.
Morlock already did
He
have
hit
advantage.
anyway.
Yeah, he did hit. I should actually make a roll to see if he knows where the fuck he's going then.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He's
Classic
literally
This is like the
he's a
best
ball
laugh.
of useless flesh.
Okay, he got an 11 on his perception. He knows where he threw Belaine, so he does walk up to here. But he kind of
Also
just,
drunk and very disoriented.
yeah, so he's just stumbling around as he's just trying to figure his way around. So he was gonna try and, oh my god, but yeah, he rolls a disadvantage to hit. How do I do like quadruple this? I guess I'd give him a penalty. Does a 10 hit you, Terrelin?
No.
Disadvantage and advantage doesn't stack.
I know. But I'm giving him like a penalty. Like, he's already blinded and now he's drunk, so. Actually, no, you're right. 15, Terrelin, does that hit you?
Yeah.
Alright. You take 9 piercing damage as he just moved, like, flinging his, his mouth around wildly at you, and he does manage to get a little bit of a bite on you. Then he's going to, claw. Or he's trying to get a claw. Unfortunately, that's only, 12. Does 12 hit you?
My AC is 12.
That does hit you. Even with that studded leather armor, it's just not enough. You're just so squishy. Yeah. Take 8 slashing damage as he cuts across your chest, as he just kind of swinging around wildly, like, ugh, ugh. Fortunately, he only got an 8 that time. So instead, he does not barf on you, but as he tries to swing again, he just, oh, hold on, I'm gonna give you a moment. And he just gets on the ground and just starts growing up all around you. Alright, that
And
is...
his blindness wears off.
Well, it wears off on Terrelin's turn, I believe.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay, that's his turn. Mortlock's turn. He's gonna run over here.
My boy.
The guy,
I'm looking real bad.
Dreffer on his knees. We get advantage, that's right. Oh my god, Mortlock just got the nat 20.
Mortlock! Kill this
Mortlock.
guy so I don't go down.
Oh my god,
That's fine. Barrow's gonna fucking eat him. Literally.
Dreffer just cracks his skull as he just bashes it in the head and like... Sorry, I'm just reading something. Bashes Dreffer in the head as Dreffer goes, like, collapses to the ground. And then, but... Mortlock is, I'm gonna roll for Mortlock to see how much he knows about trolls, because he does own a troll doll.
Trevor is on.
Oh, he should know everything about trolls.
Oh my, let's see. What's his intelligence? Mortlock, your intelligence is, +0. You know, I'll be nice. I'm gonna be very nice to all of you, because Mortlock doesn't know that.
What did Mortlock roll?
He got a 14, but I was gonna, his DC I feel like should be lower because of what he knows, because he does, like, he looks to you,
He has higher
Terrelin.
intelligence than... He has higher intelligence than Barrow.
No, his intelligence is a 0. He rolled a 14 on his advantage.
Yeah, mine's a -1.
Mortlock looks to you, Terrelin, and you know, he has himself caressing his own, like, kind of scarred, burnt face. He's like, Terrelin, from what I know about trolls, they can regenerate, but if you burn them or you acid them, they can't. I can keep bashing his head, but his body's gonna keep trying to reform. You have any way to light this boy on fire, pour some acid on him? This is your chance.
Fire Witch!
So many fire spells.
Oh.
I
have
have
so
no
many
level
fire
1
spells.
spell slot.
That was the troll secret, by the way.
Yeah. But more like he was bashing Dreffer to try and just kind of turn him into mush so he doesn't regenerate entirely correctly, but that's all more I can do right now. But it is your turn, Terrelin.
It is my turn, so
Yes.
do the... I guess I could cast that.
Hey, don't you have, like...
Fortune rate, alright.
Which is at disadvantage.
Which is already
That
a
is-
24 though, so...
Yeah.
Either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the sake of things, we'll say that, since he's already mush, you just start lighting him on fire, and he just essentially kind of burns up, and he dies.
Does the rune disappear off of?
Yeah. So Duncan, as he looks at him, Beau, the rune fades as Drefford falls, and he kind of just like collapses to the ground unconscious.
Duncan?
Yeah, Duncan does. He ain't down, but he's unconscious.
Let's see.
All right.
I'm gonna fish through Breeni's pockets for a health potion. Does Breeni have a?
No.
What does
No.
Breeni have on her?
She has.
You're gonna loot Breeni
Um,
when she's down.
There's a big list. Do you want anything in particular?
I don't know. What good things does
Okay.
Breeni have on her?
Beau, roll investigation check to try and
no.
search Breeni.
Yes.
Swear to God.
Oh, this is ironic.
This,
gonna
this was my goal all
downstairs.
along. It's a 21. I rolled a 19.
Yeah, I
Okay,
was like,
then
can I use my
you know all.
That's my turn.
Okay, first of all, since you're not immediately helping Breeni up, I need Breeni to roll me a death saving throw.
That's
How
fine.
rude.
What is
Well,
that?
Barrow's
again?
gonna run
It's
downstairs.
I know.
just a D20.
Well, there's no. If you go on the character sheet, it actually has death saves on the thing. If you
Oh,
click
right,
that, it'll
okay,
do it.
roll that.
All right, you
Ooh,
pass
I
your
got
first one. So you're not like. So I think you know the way it works. 3 passes, you get up. You're
Yeah.
stabilized.
Stabilized.
Yeah. 3 fails, you die. If you roll a nat 1, that counts as 2 fails, and if you roll a nat 20, you get up at 1 HP.
I'm typing
nat 20
We know
right
about
now,
that.
by the
20s
way.
just count as 2 successes.
Really? I've always
Yeah.
my DM rules is if you roll a nat 20 and a death save, you get up back at 1 HP. That's how everybody I
Okay.
watch does it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we
Breeni's
know
still,
about that.
Breeni's still down and looks really bad as Barrow now shows up to the scene.
Barrow's gonna he's still a bear right now,
Yeah.
and he always forgets that he's a bear. Like he can like change out of it, so he's kind of like freaking out.
Mhm.
And then he like picks up Duncan and he picks up Breeni, and he's very very sad.
I'm also.
'Cause he's
Okay,
very
you will-
strong.
So what is one thing you want to take out Breeni? Since you rolled a high enough investigation
I don't know.
check,
I don't know what Breeni has.
you know what everything Breeni has on her sheet.
I'm typing it up in Discord.
Oh, jeez.
I'll grab something later. We just
Okay,
continue.
for the sake of things, Beau did take one thing off Breeni.
Maybe. If I don't, I'll tell you.
Okay. So, Barrow comes down and he picks up the unconscious Breeni as she's getting looted.
And then, well, wait, Barrow comes in after that. I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Barrow comes in. Breeni is still unconscious.
Barrow's also gonna pick up Duncan.
You're gonna carry both.
Yes, I'm gonna pick up Duncan,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna
Carry them upstairs, I guess.
I'm gonna carry him to this bed over here.
Okay, so the door opens. The Finhorns are kind of shocked as you
And then the bear.
as a bear
Oh yeah, it's a
carrying
bear.
as a bear carrying Duncan and Breeni. But they look behind the bear and they do see their son, Beau Finhorn.
Yep. I follow him, I suppose. I rage.
Okay, because nobody once again an entire action helped Breeni up. I need Breeni to make me another death saving throw.
I don't have any potions.
Will do.
Oh, I'll
I mean,
move
you can
downstairs.
you can make
because
medicine
that's where
checks to
Barrow-
stabilize.
Woo!
All right, Breeni passes another one.
I'm gonna stabilize at this point, so.
Well, don't be so. All right, so
I know.
Tara lit at this point.
I'm gonna lay them both down on the bed,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna remember to a person. So he's gonna become a bear,
Okay.
and then he's gonna use cure wounds on
Breeni.
Breeni. Yes,
Okay.
he
Duncan-
did Breeni first.
Yeah,
'cause
Duncan
Breeni's
is
probably-
not at 0 HP. He's just like unconscious.
Mhm.
Alright.
There you go.
Breeni, you're back up for 8.
That's how much health I have.
Yeah. Breeni, your
and-
body is very much scarred and like you have like I guess like your body looks like it's been through some shit, especially with all the poison that's gone through you today.
I need a nap.
The Finhorns all kind of come up to hug their family.
Their very bloody son.
Yeah, but they're still like, your dad looks to you, Beau. You came for us.
Why wouldn't
yeah.
I?
Yeah, but your mom and dad look to you like, well, I know we kind of made our peace back at the house when we talked about you leaving town and all that, but we always thought you didn't really want to get involved with us too much. That's your mom saying that.
I just needed my time.
With tears coming down their cheeks, they all give you a hug, even though you're very bloody. Alright. So, Mortlock dragging the unconscious, like, throwing all the dead bodies off, drags an unconscious Ultiss off. Tarina is just kind of like, oh man, we're gonna have to clean up that mess. Like, and she's also kind of looting through Deadeye. Only thing on him really is that spear, though. Zaos.
Yeah. Can you move the lady to the square, please? To the right of me. I would like to loot her before anyone comes back.
Okay.
If she has anything.
You very much easily just take the pearl necklace and the pearl earrings. But as you take
That's worth
everything,
at least 250 gold.
yeah. So as you take the things, you do kind of hear the on this kind of as you kind of yank it off, you all hear a voice in your head. How did this happen? But I will not lose. Not to Breeni. Not to anybody.
Don't hear that too, yeah?
Yeah, they all hear it. Zaos and Breeni immediately recognize who that voice is, though. It is
Who would that be?
Belaine. Yeah. Zaos, you look and she just...
Who's this? This is Barrow speaking?
Oh, I'd like to ask where the woman is from the rest of the party downstairs.
Blaine? She's upstairs.
Yes,
Upstairs?
she's like...
I'll go upstairs.
Now she's like, I will not lose. As Zaos, roll me an insight check because you're right in front of her.
Sure. I'm
Okay.
also trying to dump her off the boat, or like on the.
All right.
Dump
look-
her off the boat.
It looks very much like she is trying with all of her might to move and do something. But she's like, no. Damn you, Breeni. You cursed me with this useless body. But I will not lose to you. I will make you pay. No matter
she
where you
falls
go,
off.
I will always be there. Because I will not lose. What are you doing, Zaos? Yeah.
So I have her like pinned against the railing, like
Yeah.
half helping her off the boat, and I say as everyone gets up here, so can we dump her into Davy Jones' locker now? Are we good with this?
I think we should give her a better death than drowning.
No, I don't think so. And I push her a little further.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab this boy.
More like has him right now. Yeah.
I'd tie him up and
Hmm.
gag him.
Okay.
Well,
So-
if no one's gonna stop me, yeah, you.
Okay, I'm not gonna stop.
Okay.
Um,
So, what is it, Breeni?
I would like to stop him.
Okay. Zaos, are you letting Breeni stop you, or are you gonna contest this?
I'll contest it.
All right. Because both of you roll me athletics checks.
Oh, this is gonna end bad.
5.
Maybe not.
Whoa. Breeni, you try and get in the way a bit, but
-1.
like essentially like as if Zaos was pushing someone off their wheelchair. They kind of like he just tips over and Belaine falls into the water. You all hear the voice in the head. I'll get you, Breeni Zenfer. It's the last thing I do. As she lands into the water, the voice just stops.
I would like to jump into the water after her.
Okay, you jump in.
I start walking away and questioning why she's.
Do
not
I see her
up.
still?
You do see her. You can get her.
I
Wouldn't
would
she
like to
float?
attack her.
You're going to attack her.
Yes.
All right, roll to hit.
Also, wouldn't she float? Because of buoyancy?
No.
Not exactly.
You can't guarantee.
She's like...
You can't guarantee which way she lands in the water. And
She's
Well, no.
yeah, I
My-
guess that's fair.
my
She landed
picture-
on her face, I guess water would
Yeah,
fill
my
in,
picture
yeah.
was that basically Zaos tipped her off her wheelchair into the water. But that does hit
Yep.
Breeni. So you have a 10, and you would get a bit. Alright. You see, as she's kind of sinking into the water, he looks to you. Only you hear the voice this time, Breeni. He's like, Breeni? But then you stab her in the chest, and as like the blood kind of just, sickles at like her last dying gasp, you hear that voice in your head. I will lose. But that's it, as she's essentially dead now.
She's gonna come back as the mini boss later.
As I'm getting
It's gonna be bad.
traumatized further and further.
Breeni,
Also, that was,
Breeni, I do want you to roll me one insight check, though. 17. You actually do kind of feel, maybe that guilt is kind of necessitated, because you do kind of feel when she did call out your name, when she saw you swimming towards her, that she thought you were trying to help her.
Wow, who would have thought?
Yikes.
Alright.
I'm
Alright,
gonna.
Breeni, congratulations. You've killed 2 Dukes of Baldur's Gates.
Yeah. I'm gonna call my family up to the top deck.
That's so good.
So, we'll go back to this.
I'm also gonna do Orcus. Orcus, is that his name?
Arrow's gonna also heal Duncan.
Okay, don't cast any spells, you can just wake him up, though. But you do kind of get him up. He's lying in the bed.
Hey!
What happened?
Hey! Are you okay? Hey, it doesn't matter what happened. Are you okay?
I'm a little injured, but it's...
Okay.
He looks to you, kind of tears. I lost control, didn't I? I tried to report Belaine
Listen.
when you told me to, but then she planted that mark on me.
Barrow starts shaking his shoulders, and he's like, "Hey,
what?
Hey,
yeah,
hey, it's not your fault, bud. Don't worry about it."
He looks to you, and he's kind of like, Barrow, these guys knew a lot of things about what you guys were up to. My old boss, Nine Fingers Keen, wants me dead. If it's to save you guys from them, I'll let you hand them into let you give them to me, or give me to them.
No,
no. He does look to you.
I'd never do that.
How am I? He looks to you. I need to get out of the city.
It's fine. We're leaving tomorrow. It's fine.
He's like,
we'll take you with us.
He kind of looks to you and he just kind of like gives you a hug, Barrow, and he's like, I've caused you guys too much pain for that. Tell me, did I kill Breeni?
No. Listen, you didn't kill her. It's fine. It wasn't your fault. You were under their control. It's not you.
He does look to you and
you did what you thought you had to do.
Barrow, I'm thankful for. I'm amazed by how you stuck by your friends throughout all of this. But they'll make you pay too. I fear you'll be, like, as he's kind of crying, I fear you're the one who'll have to suffer the most for what's gonna happen next.
Hey. You just said I stuck by my friends, right?
Yes.
If I left you, I wouldn't be doing that.
Alright, so you guys are kind of having a little powwow as he gives you a hug and he's just kind of crying. You're comforting him a bit.
Listen, we'll figure it out, okay?
Okay. Alright, so Karina's kind of getting everything kind of cleaned up. Beau, you brought your family up there. There is the unconscious, tied and gagged Ultiss.
Can I wake Ultiss up?
Sure.
Yeah.
Still gagged, like,
Yeah, he's gagged and tied up.
Yeah.
I tossed him at my family's feet, and I was like, "What's your judgment on him?" As I hold my
They kind of
sword
look
to his
confused, and
neck,
their
basically.
your sister looks to you. Is this the guy who kidnapped us?
Yeah, Ultiss.
And she looks. Right. You were at the wedding, weren't you? Ultiss, I'm assuming he's still gagged. He's just kind of muffled talking, though.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Your father kind of looks to you, seeing all the
What was
dead bodies.
What was their butler's name? Sorry.
William Wist.
Yeah. Well, he killed Will.
Your sister looks very sad as your mom starts crying, as your dad kind of just also like has a tear kind of dead. They all look to him, but they're like, your dad looks to you. I don't know how you hard killing people, isn't it? Is it, Beau? I don't. They look to you like I don't have the guts to do it. We can just hand him to Zodge and be done with it.
Well, if you want me to give him to Zodge, I'll give him to Zodge. It's up to you.
Yes. We'll make him pay for what happened. But we'll do it the just way.
Alright. And I knock him back.
Alright. Ultiss goes back unconscious. Breeni, Zaos, what are you guys doing?
We're just having a drink, and I tossed a health potion.
Alright. There's
And,
no real...
I'm about to give him the witch's book and key.
Okay. I'm assuming you guys explain how that conversation happened, because Zaos, I don't know why you would give it to Zaos.
Sure. So let's just start. So I was down here and I grabbed myself a drink, and Breeni followed after, or came down afterwards, and said, "Hey Breeni, why don't you get a drink? There's some kegs over there."
And I said, I think I need one after the day I've had.
Yeah, today has been a little rough. I I toss her a health potion.
And I say, thanks, I'll use this if I don't get to a bed before our next fight.
Be in good health, friend. It's been a long journey for all.
And then, knowing I need to speak to a magic user about the book, I bring it up with Zaos.
Yeah.
And I say, so I have this book with this key, but it only really means something to a certain type of spell user.
Do you put it on the table?
Yeah.
I reach my hand over to it and just start to inspect it.
Alright, so...
Yes, it does appear to be magical in some nature.
Alright, Zaos, you hear a voice in your head, the voice of Merkle. Not yet. Not yet. Bane's conduit is still upstairs. Get rid of it, and I can help you unlock the secrets of the book.
Oh yeah, can I loot the guy's body?
Which guy?
Pirate man. I saw his cool spear.
Yeah, you find this here. Also, Carolyn, Beau, roll me investigation checks.
Sorry, bro, that's the cool spear I have to get rid of. Please don't.
I'm... Investigation, you said?
Yes.
That is a 16.
Okay. You don't, like... There's all their own the cultists and the bandits junk. Tarina kind of grabs some of their weapons just to stockpile to have. Beau, you do find on Ultiss a bag of holding.
Whoa!
Ooh.
When you
I
guys
tossed that at Carolyn.
Alright, Taryn.
Oh.
Now, Beau, you do, as you pick up the spear, you also kind of like hear weird moments, like hear something in your head. Someone very angry. Who goes there?
What?
Who goes there?
Goes where? What?
As you kind of like see an image of like appearing in front of you of a man, like just like a bald white man who just looks very, very, very angry, and he's just like, my new apprentice, not my apprentice, my new servant is dead. Now I'm found in the hands of a... Ooh, well, you are quite a strong one. Only the strong can hear me when they hold it. Either that or you have some sort of magical capabilities to you. Some sort of god connections, but I don't think you do. What's your name, little one?
Sure. My name? What's
Yes.
your name, bud?
I am Bane, the god of tyranny.
Interesting. Bane?
Yes. What about you?
You guys are real shit. We killed a lot of them earlier.
So you're one of the one who dealt with the dead tree cultist. And now my new servant, Deadeye, is also dead too. Yes, great. Even after I bestowed that power upon him.
Yep. My name's Beau, by the way.
Well, Beau, my other two associates decided to jump ship with someone else. Quite mad at them. But I've learned that I should not always be mad at those who best my servants. What say you, Beau?
Let's say about what?
How would you like to work for tyranny's sake?
Nah. And then I just throw the spear over the edge of the boat.
Alright, Just toss in the water. Um.
Nah.
Oh, by the
And
way,
suddenly-
Zaos, yeah, you hear Merkle saying, "No, not yet. The conduit must be," and then conduit has been destroyed. You really know how to work your way around. You continue to amaze me, Zaos Adro, as you
Yes.
watch as the
What? Wait.
Alright.
Why does it? Why is it? It's funny.
So Zaos, as you kind of like wave the mask glows, and you decide to put it on for this sake. The lock on it kind of opens up though, and rather than the curseless substance that was coming out of it before, that almost affected Breeni and Tara Lynn.
I'm very upset that I'm not here for this.
Yeah, you
can
look
water
through
it
it.
down. It'd be
It
fine.
is a
Can I water
wizard's.
down?
Yeah, it is a wizard's spell book.
Oh
Now-
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
So you look and you kind of realize that Merkle pops into your head. Well, I can't make these sort of abilities here permanent for you. I can at least make them a one-time thing for you and your friends, unless you choose to study the ways of the Arcana. By Arcana, I mean the Deathly Arcana. At which point, Paul also pipes up. Yes, you certainly do have the skills for this, Zaos.
Well, I guess we'll have to take a look into it and see what kind of nice things are in it. I might
Okay,
have to
so-
take your offer on that.
You guys pull out a total of 9 spell scrolls from this. 1 of Burning Hands, 1 of Detect Magic, 1 of Ray of Sickness, 1 of Shield, 1 of Darkness, 1 of Misty Step, 1 of Scorching Ray, and then the final 2 are 1 spell scroll of Animate Dead and 1 spell scroll of Fireball.
I'm definitely going to take Animate Dead, for sure.
Alright, I will type these in the chat later for you guys to divvy up
Yeah.
as you
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
And Zaos, if you do choose to follow Merkul's way, because you do have the ability to do so given your stats, now that you have an actual spell book at your hand, you could multi-class into Wizard if you want.
All right.
Oh, shit.
I'll have to think about that.
That
'cause-
spellbook is a fucking the wet dream of a fucking wizard, dude. That's so many spells, like high-ish level spell scrolls.
Yeah. So so Merkul, thanks to the pact you've made with him, or like the deal and like how things work out, he'll let you use those all as once as spell scrolls that can be divvied up amongst the party. And like I said, you want to be multi-class in the Wizard. There's a possibility for that now.
All right.
I also would have turned the bag of holding inside out, emptying it of all of its contents.
Not much else really in there. There's the rest of Danny's body, unfortunately.
What?
Nice.
Oh, that's.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Mr. There was. Well, I think there's 2 more spell scrolls that you guys did not take. Breeni, Beau, what were the spell scrolls you guys got at Danny's shop? When
Featherfall
Poison
and
spray.
sending.
No, it was poison spray.
Oh,
Sending
where'd you
was
get
the
the
thing-
sending scroll done?
The sending thing was from Heinrich to
Yeah, that was.
contact you guys. You find a spell scroll of True Strike and Mirror Image.
Okay.
Okay. And at this point, as you guys are all kind of celebrating, you see more boats kind of come up. At first, you're a bit concerned of who they are, but then you realize they have the Flaming Fist logo on them. As you guys see Zodge and his team arrive.
Oi.
Yeah.
Zodge kind of we'll go to yeah. So Zodge kind of comes up. This is where you all were, thank goodness. I was worried about you all.
You were right too.
Yeah, you're also a little late. We've
A lot of
taken
Yeah,
everything.
Zodge looks. Yeah, I was searching the entire city for as he looks to the Finhorns. He kind of like waves hi, and they all kind of come up and thank him. Margaret gives him a big old hug. But I was searching the city for them, but some people by the docks said they heard some things kind of going out here. And usually, while we don't really give much of a shit about what happens at the river, because it's kind of outside of our jurisdiction,
Yeah.
I do remember I had a sinking feeling that maybe it was you guys causing the commotion.
The sinking feeling.
Well, Zodge, I think we found our culprit, and then I go over and drag Ultiss and throw him at his feet.
I see. I was like, Dragonborn from the wedding. As he kind of picks Ultiss up by his collar. Well, I have a nice prison cell for you lined up. Gonna be, I'll put it right next to Thaddeus Creek. He kind of gives a little hearty laugh, and he gives Ultiss to his guards, and they just take him away. Let's get you guys all back to shore. I guess I do wonder what's gonna happen to the boat, and which when Tarina pops up. Oh, this is my boat now. Me and Mortlock, and who else we kind of gonna go around a bit. At which point, the Finhorns also kind of pop up, and us too, and everybody kind of looks a bit confused, or at least the Flaming Fist. Jacob looks to you, Beau. He's like, "Son, well, me and the family were huddling in that room as I think you guys were fighting a whole bunch of crazy creatures upstairs. The three of us thought it would be best to leave the city.
You're leaving.
We don't feel safe here." Zodge at this point pops, are you sure, sir? Liara Portyr is she's gonna be here any minute now. And he's like, your mom, Bailey, pops up. It's not just Liara, sir. Things have never been the same without older Raven Guard. And now with the whole system is gonna go whack. Two of the four dukes, one is gone. Another has been caught scheming against the city, has been killed. One is paralyzed, and I mean, I don't want to put Duke Portyr in charge of everything, do you? Alright, wait. No one else really knows that Elaine Stillman was the culprit. As a heads up. He appears to have not spoken into your parents' or your sister's mind.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I turned to my parents and my sister and I'm like, so where are you gonna go then?
Breeni kind of pipes up. You know, there's always set sail to somewhere far and exotic. Do a little vacation of sorts, so I should have some nobles on board. And she, at this point, Tarina actually kind of looks to you, Beau. Mortlock too. Beau, you're quite capable of what you do. You took down. You can face a troll and a bunch of cultists head on. Now I know Sarah Lynn. If I'm gonna be honest, I mean, I kind of just want Sarah Lynn with me at most, cause you know. But Mortlock pops up. But if we have you, Beau, we'll be safe forever. At this point, yeah, your family kind of looks at you and is like, it is true. No, Margaret looking to you, looking to Zodge, kind of like, fortunately, Zodge. Yeah, they make a good point. Beau knows what he's doing. Breeni at this point will kind of walk up. You know, I do need a first mate.
First mate?
Yeah. Think about it, you can protect your parents, you can hang out with us, sail the seven seas. I mean, I remember you said you're from the barbarian tribes up north. We can take you back to your tribe. Have a little fun.
I don't know if that would be the best idea,
But your parents, your mom and dad look up and like, "Oh, we know, son, if you're with us, you'll keep us safe, right?"
yeah. I'll have to think that over. I'll be back by nightfall probably.
Alright. Tomorrow morning we sleep on it. At least Tarina looks to you, sleep on it, Beau. Sleep on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be here tomorrow morning.
Okay. So Zodge takes you all back to the inn, and I'm assuming you all.
Wait. Can I wait?
Yeah.
Real quick. I want to talk to Zodge because I hear him upstairs.
Sure.
Hey.
Yeah.
Zodge.
What is it, Barrow?
Okay, listen. How much is our bounties? I'm just curious.
From what I remember, Beau, Finhorn, Barrow Green, Tarina, Quinn, and Breeni Zenfer. Tarina, Quinn, and Breeni Zenfer were worth about 5,000 gold each, and you and Beau were worth 10,000 gold. Which but he looks to you, but you guys have also done a lot in a short amount of time. So those numbers may go up.
Hey, okay.
Unless you got Nine Fingers Keen off your back.
Okay, that's the issue here. Okay. So, why do you know why she wants Duncan? I mean Nightmare.
I don't know too much. Just from what she was saying, what it sounds like she was saying yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. Back at the wedding a few days ago. It's been a while. It just seems like we just part of the gang, but they didn't like him and they just wanted him gone. Seems like they shipped him away before, but they don't like the fact that he's come back. He looks to you. Sometimes, Barrow, people are just prejudiced against one another for no good reason.
Yeah. I'm trying. See, okay. So here's the predicament here.
What?
Okay, so Nightmare. He's a good guy. I really do not want to see him hurt.
All right. He raises an eyebrow, but then he looks like, well, it happens that your friend here has a ship and she's setting sail tomorrow. You could. See, they kind of last. Nine Fingers King did say they shipped Nightmare out once in the box. Maybe he can do it again in the ship. Peek him out. Nobody will know. I'm assuming.
Let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me ask Duncan about it.
Okay. Duncan. All right.
Go on.
So Duncan had been paying attention. He's got a decent passive perception. And he looks to you. He looks to you, Barrow. Ah, Barrow. I think he makes a good point.
I know. I just miss you a lot.
We can meet.
I hate losing my friends.
He kind of like puts his hand on your shoulder. It doesn't mean we'll say goodbye though.
Technically it will.
He kind of gives you a little wink. You know, you may not see me face to face daily, but I'll always be in your dreams.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. It's pretty cool, yeah.
I will say, yeah, the magic's kind of weird how it works, but I can try and make something work. He looks at you. Can you give me something, some sort of connection of yours that you had? When I had to infiltrate Breeni's dreams, the job became a lot easier because a piece of Breeni's hair was left at the site of the crime.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you just need, like, hair?
Oh, I got it. He asks you to sit down on a chair. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Alright. Using one of his scythe blades, he gives you a shave. And he shaves off your beard.
Oh gosh, I had to change his thing. He's got no beard anymore. I gotta change it. 1 second.
It's fine. We can do it later. Oh my god, Kuna, that is such an old reference right there.
Oh, Felipe.
Oh my god.
Fucking Felipe.
I'm amazed I actually remember that reference. Alright, so he shaves off your beard.
I get it as well.
He gets the hair and he puts it into a little bag. He's like, I may not be able to visit your dreams constantly, but at least this way I can keep track no matter where you are.
Yeah. Hey, if we ever need help, can I?
You'll tell me in the dreams.
Of course.
He looks to you before he kind of before he hides off back into the room. He's like, I will say though, Barrow, your dream powers are quite interesting. You were able to resist some of the effects. Like, I usually make the dreams and have to create the characters on their own. But you were able to kind of gain sentience and take control of dreams.
We could do some cool stuff in dreams.
It's true. I'll try and do it when I can.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, he's like, but Barrow, you should probably go rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. But Duncan is going to essentially hide out in the ship for the time being. So, yeah,
listen. I did definitely want him on the party, but also he's kind of overpowered.
There's both a little bit of that, and also he kind of doesn't want to go too. He does tell you a bit that I'll give you this one last bit. I will say this though, Barrow. The things that Miss Stelmane was dealing with, they're spooky and scary and pretty freaky too. Apparently, when you make a deal,
Spooky, scary skeletons.
not skeletons though,
Not skeletons.
these winged creatures or these like freaky looking things. They make deals with you.
Oh.
And if you make
Devils.
yes, and
They're very unfun. They're very not cool. I really do not like them.
yes, and I fear where you're going though, you'll have to do a lot more with it. And I don't know if I can. I've seen.
Hey, I have a question.
What?
Listen. I don't want to ask too much,
Okay.
but could I have one of your scythes?
For you, anything. He gives you one of his 3 scythes. It is laced and he's like, don't touch it. Don't. You might want to wash the tip, the blade part. It's dipped in poison.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's how I kill people. That makes it a lot easier to knock them down.
Yeah, I can imagine. You really hurt Breeni a lot in that. Well, I didn't see what happened. Well, no, I did. You really hurt her very bad. You should probably apologize when you get the chance.
Okay. But Breeni's also kind of a bad person too.
Not wrong.
She did.
Yeah.
She did paralyze Blaine Stelmane for no good reason.
But on accident, right? She startled her.
Breeni's actually not.
Oh yeah, I just paralyzed somebody because they startled.
No.
Okay, so there's a mix
because
of.
I startled them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Scared to paralyzation.
Breeni, how much can I say?
Because they tapped me on the shoulder.
How much can I say, Breeni, about this? Or no?
Well, none of our
I'd rather
characters.
I mean, we
Okay,
could
but-
ask about it later
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we heard her talk.
In which
Yeah.
case,
We
I
heard
do
the
need some
troll.
details.
Yeah. Well, Duncan will say that he feels like Breeni paralyzed her for no good reason, though. It's just all about the money. That was really it. It was almost paralyzing her was an afterthought. I heard it from her words herself back when we played that lovely game.
I really want to know what happened. I want to know the circumstances, because from my viewpoint, she doesn't seem that bad. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. By the way, Breeni, for the sake of things, I think only you really know that you killed Blaine Stelmane.
Yeah.
Zaos, for all he knows, he just pushed her off and let her drown.
I mean,
And
yeah,
slowly
we're all
jump after her.
assuming that she's dead.
Yeah, but you all don't know how she died except for Breeni.
I mean, we did see Breeni
That
jump
was
after
tough.
her. And she didn't come up with her, so I guess there's an assumption there.
All right. So Duncan's gonna hide out on the ship. Tarina welcomes him in. He kind of sees him. She's kind of like, this
wanna
guy could be
see-
useful. All right.
Yeah, I want to see the stats on the scythe. I'm very interested.
I can send it to you. What was that? Okay, no one was saying anything, so anything else anybody wants to do, I'm assuming you're all heading back to the interest.
Other than just looting some bodies.
Okay. They don't find much on them, just more robes and scimitars. Deadeye has been picked clean and his weapon is gone. Ultiss has his bag of holding has been taken.
You mean they don't carry 900 gold on them?
Nope.
That's a shocker.
The only real riches were on Belane's Stelmane, which Zaos already took.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and then Dreffer is just a puddle of goo.
Gross.
Yeah.
Should
Actually-
that into a ball.
Would he even be goo? Because he was like mostly alcohol. So shouldn't he have just like been a fire?
Yeah, I mean, I guess he just disintegrated. I mean, they had to put the fire out so the ship wouldn't catch on fire, but
Fair enough.
he's like, there's like nothing left that exists of him, I guess is the better way to say it. Alright, so, can I go back to the inn to rest?
Yep.
Alright,
Yeah. I
I'm
got
gonna
8
send
health.
you a DM real quick.
sure, you can send that to me. Now, everybody goes to bed. Breeni, you don't have any crazy dreams. You're fine. Carolyn, though,
Hey!
it's been a long time since this happened.
Can I be in that dream?
Funny enough, so what happened? Carolyn,
Mhm.
you find yourself as you sleep. No Tarina with you this time. Unfortunately, it's a bit lonely on the bed, but
It's fine.
you are out and about in like a field. And you hear a commotion kind of coming up a bit ahead. Barrow, you are essentially in a pitch black room, but you see Carolyn is there too.
Huh.
Yes.
What's she doing?
She's kind of just standing there. It seems like she's hearing some sort of noise up above.
Terrelin?
Carolyn, you
Are
hear
you okay?
you hear Barrow's voice, Carolyn, but you don't see him.
Hmm.
Hello?
Where are you?
I'm in front of you. Where are you?
In a field?
Yes, you are in the field. But
Hmm.
actually, roll me a history check, Carolyn.
History check.
Yes. 20.
E.
You kind of piece it together as you kind of are walking around a bit trying to find where Barrow is. You see a road. And that was the same road you took when you guys traveled from Neverwinter to Baldur's Gates. Alright, thank you. Now, as you're kind of just wondering what's going on, you see the commotion up ahead. People on horses, clad in that same Flaming Fist armor and gear that you saw that Zodge and his team wear. You see a woman at the front, dark skin, long dark hair, kind of riding up ahead as she's kind of telling to her, "Men, hurry, we must flee, quickly. We must not get caught in this for too long." And as you kind of can see, Terrelin, there seems to be these creatures attacking them. Can you roll me a perception check?
Yeah, hold on. Perception. I'm basically blind.
Okay. You don't see much, but... And by the way, Barrow, you just see for your part, you see for the most part just Terrelin kind of walking about, looking a bit confused. You do hear one other voice, though, Barrow. Voice of, "Here, help! Please, someone please help me!" And
Whoa, who are you?
you recognize that
Need
as,
help?
Sammy's voice.
Sammy? What?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Carolyn, as you're watching, you see people on the Flaming Fist horses kind of riding by, and then you recognize what those things kind of are as they come closer. They're devils attacking the group. Most of the men seem to be going away, and at this point, both Terrelin and Barrow can see Sammy. Terrelin, you see Sammy riding a horse as he's just kind of like galloping along.
Do I see Sammy
Yeah,
in the
you see
air
him kind of
floating?
you see him kind of floating for a bit. Shut up, Beau. Galloping along. But Terrelin, you see what happens as a winged horned devil from behind with what appears to be a blade of some sort comes cutting across Sammy's back. As the horse kind of keeps riding, but Sammy kind of plops over. Barrow, you watch as Sammy's
Sammy!
back is just cut, and he just plops over to the ground.
I'm gonna cast the Cure Wounds.
You're trying to, but nothing's really happening though.
Ah!
You can't affect with him. You can't really affect it. At this point, like everything kind of just fades to black. You, on the other hand, Barrow, you're still left there, seeing a bleeding Sammy kind of coming out. He's gasping for. And then you hear a voice, Barrow. You hear something say, "How would you like to make a deal, Mr. Singer?" And then the dream ends.
Sammy, don't make it, don't!
But at this point, everything fades to black, Barrow.
No!
Oh wait, this is like a weird kind of. It's like too happy to go to.
No!
Alright. We'll put on.
No!
That's good, it's like the only music I got. And? No, you wake up, Barrow. It's daylight out.
No!
You're kind of flipping around the room a bit. And
No!
you find, you knock over the nightstand, and you see a bunch of things just kind of fall down. Things you didn't even have there before.
Huh?
You notice a bag right by, and something's flying out of the bag. Or not flying, but they're kind of like partway coming out. You hear a hello? Hello?
Hello?
You recognize it, it's the Hidden Lord, the shield that was talking to you a while back.
Oh, you. What do you want?
Mind helping me up? I was stuffed here.
I guess? Sure.
You seem to be, you pick up the shield, and he's like, by the way, I think your friend left something for you. I think it's on, and you kind of look on the ground, and there's a letter. Yeah. Your friend, the strong small one, he left that for you.
Okay.
Alright. Barrow, you pick up the letter and open it. Wait, not this. I don't want that. Sorry, not that one. I need something more.
Can we have Beau read it in his voice?
Oh,
so
I'm
it
gonna
could be
have
like,
Beau read it. Just.
Yes, good. Good letter. Good letter.
Alright, Beau. Barrow picks up the letter and opens it. What does it say?
First things first, it's not an itinerary, but like a list of all the items in the bag, which would be the bag of beans, the magic mace, the shield, the scroll of sending, and the scroll of feather. The note also details how Beau left, because he needs to take care of his family, and how he wishes you all well on your adventures. Hope so.
Beau's gonna lay down. Beau's gonna go lay down and kind of cry, because he's like...
And actually, simultaneously, there's a ship heading out from the sea it's about to head out from the dock from Baldur's Gate.
Very cinematic.
Yeah. Beau, as you walk up, you see, your family seems to be mostly on board. Margaret seems to be saying goodbye to Zodge. Tarina kind of looks down from above. She looks a little bit better from yesterday. Are you sure about this, Beau? I don't know if... I don't really want to upset Tara Lynn too much by plucking you from her party.
I think they can do fine. They're a pretty good bunch of people.
Excellent.
We're fucked. We're so fucked.
I
We're
have
so
to help,
fucked.
and that's with a tank.
Alright.
We're so fucked.
Margaret and Zodge say their goodbyes. You get on the ship, Beau. Mortlock swabbling the deck. Breeni tells you that Duncan is downstairs. He doesn't want to, like, he tells you that, like, Duncan doesn't want to go say goodbye directly to Barrow because he is not sure how he'll handle himself. Plus, he doesn't want to get him in trouble with Nine Fingers Keen.
All right.
I will. Hopefully, your friends can sort everything out.
I think they'll do fine.
as the
Like I
ship
said, they're a pretty good bunch.
anchor raises, ship starts a sailing.
So
Well, you can only see Zodge kind of like waving goodbye. Roll me one last insight check, Beau.
Me?
Yeah, your last roll.
Oh, what's my insight?
I don't know. What is it?
Where is it? +2.
Yeah.
Also,
That's
can I say
18?
how much I love this character development for Beau. I do like.
You got an 18?
Yep.
You realize that Zodge loves your sister. Kind of putting all the pieces together. He's sad, about this. Not just because, you guys are leaving, but that he really did care for her. And that he was upset that he couldn't protect her. But he seems to have placed his trust in you. And maybe your sister seems to also be kind of like, sitting by herself, kind of holding back the tears.
Well, with that, I take my sword off my back and prop it up against the wall and walk forward.
Right.
Oh,
You get ready
so
on the ship.
cinematic.
As the ship sets sails, and Beau Finhorn has left the party.
Yeah.
Alright. Zombrew, I do need you to both leave the game and the channel now, though.
Yeet.
Alright. Bye, Zombrew.
Bye.
Cries real tears.
Oh, Zombrew's actually gone.
Mad.
Yeah, he needs to leave the chat now, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Alright.
I thought he was gonna like come back later. But...
So, you all wake up. Zaos, for some reason today just feels like a really fine, good day. You don't know why, it just seems amazing.
Good sleep,
Oh,
good fight. It's been a great week.
Yeah, you feel stronger.
That
You have
fucking killed it.
You have this new puzzle box. You have these beads full of water. You got to laugh your ass off last night. Everything just seems
It's
great.
been a good time.
Yeah.
And then then we turn over to the next room, and Barrow's just fucking in a heap crying with his rats.
Yeah.
I want to wake up and go find Zodge.
Okay. You wake up. Lance kind of looks to you, and he just kind of waves hi. Well, Zodge actually is like, as you're walking out, you actually do see him, and he seems like he was heading your way.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I need to talk to him.
Alright. Tara Lynn, hello.
Hi, Zodge. I was just looking for you.
What's up?
Weird. So that flaming fist lady, what was her name that was coming?
You mean Liara Portyr?
Yeah, has she arrived yet?
That's a good, and at that point you hear like almost like a fangirl squeal, like, ah! As like a bunch of people start squealing as forces of like people with the flaming fist logo kind of come in, and you see there's a woman kind of leading the front. It's like, Zodge of course gets that attention, hands to his head. He's like, Commander Portyr, I didn't think you'd be here till the afternoon. He looks at you.
Do I recognize her?
Yep, same woman from the dream.
Thought so.
Yeah, he's like, well, we had a bit of an incident, and we basically rode all night. And she's like, oh, well, glad to see you here, Commander.
Is Sammy with you?
Why are you asking now, like, in-game or, like, out of character?
No, in game, yeah.
She looks to you, and she's like, you must be one of Sammy's friends. Come, we should talk somewhere not out in the open. She gets off her...
talk.
Yeah, she gets off her horse, hands it to one of the guys, and I'm assuming you lead them back to the incendiary inn.
Sure.
Alright. Breeni is out about to... Feeling good, Breeni. Are you still just in your room, like, bawling?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Alright.
I'm kind of hugging the rest lightly.
Yeah.
Just really, like bundling myself up in the covers. I'm just fucking out.
So, Tara Lynn, Zodge, and Liara Portyr come into the inn. They see Breeni and Zodge. I'm assuming you guys are just out eating breakfast.
Yeah.
Kind of feeling out. You see these guys walk in. Phelan, what are you gonna say?
So I saw what happened, at least part of it. It's kind of hard to explain.
You all sit down, and she's kind of confused. You saw what happened.
I saw you and your compadres being chased by devils, and Sammy was with you, and he was hurt.
All right, so she gets more serious. Breeni, you're kind of invested in this too because you know who Sammy is. He's a good friend.
Mm-hmm.
Zaos, you're kind of like indifferent, but you're here for a ride, I guess.
I'm just listening and having a drink.
Yeah, she looks to you. Sammy, unfortunately, we were traveling back. He was killed last night. A group of devils attacked us, and we kind of don't really know why. But we managed to get away, but unfortunately he was caught. He was never much of a fighter. Kept him on as a scout and representative too. Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
But he kind of like reaches into her bag. Sammy did have gifts for his 4 friends. And she starts pulling things out. Now, let me see. I guess we'll start. You are Miss Tara Lynn. She pulls out a potion. It's blue, and it seems to have like this weird little ice cube thing in it, though. Sammy's
nice and it's cool and refreshing.
Yeah.
It's an all new taste.
Sammy said he was gonna give this to his pal Tara Lynn. He always said that, she's quite quick-witted and, mentally strong, but maybe not so much in the strength department. And he kind of was, I once saw Sammy drink one of these things, and it seems like he could lift a whole table with ease, though.
Yeah.
So, Tara Lynn, she gives you a potion of Frost Giant Strength. Frost Giant,
Okay.
yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. When we had to deal with those pesky Evers, when he got himself in a bind with one of their guards,
Oh yeah.
challenged him to a arm wrestling contest and easily won it by drinking this bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks to you, Breeni. He's like, Breenie's Zenfur, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Sammy always did say that. He said Breeni had a good way for getting herself into interesting situations, but never had a good way to. But she always seemed to be on everyone's mind and attention.
Say that again.
She pulls out a potion.
But
It's a very clear liquid. When me and Sammy were dealing with the Evers, he used one of he gave this to me. He had a few of them. Helped me sneak out, and I think he said this would be good for you too. The potion of invisibility. Breeni?
Yep.
Alright. Now, he said he had 2 more friends, a Beau Finhorn and a Barrow Green. Are either of them here?
They must still be sleeping upstairs.
Alright. Because he gave me, well, not he gave me, he had these 2 things to give to them. He wanted me to hold on to these for safekeeping because I was essentially his, even though he works for me, I was basically his scout, his own pack mule during that Evers mission. But for the most part, it was actually a fun time. He pulls out a pair of slippers. He said that his friend Beau Finhorn always had, it seemed like people were always set with him for no good reason. And that he thought these things would be useful for him in terms of, walking away from a bad situation. He used this. I used the invisibility potion to get out. He used these things and just walked on the walls and just walked right on over the Evers estate. It's a good way to get out of that. Those are slippers of spider climbing, just so you all know.
That's cool. I want them.
So,
And the last thing was for his friend Barrow. She pulls out a bag, and there's some beads in it. 5 beads to be exact. Sammy always said his friend Barrow. He always cared a lot about Barrow for whatever reason. I guess they had a more closer connection. He always felt that, he said Barrow was too nice, he'll do anything for his friends, but Sammy was also concerned that would also make people walk all right on over him. These little things here, he said, will help him be a bit more forceful. And it's a bag, it's 5 beads of force. He's like, yeah, when Mr. Evers was telling us to fuck right off, he threw one of these things right at him, and both banged up his body pretty badly, but also trapped him in a little dome. That's how we forced our way out of that bad situation. Yeah. I probably should give these to Mr. Finhorn and Mr. Green.
If you have other stuff to do, I can take it for them.
Not really much else. I did, Zodge has been sending me some letters keeping track of what's going on. I'd like to thank you all for what you've done for the city. I do wish, though, times like this, older Ravengard was here too. And she seems a little bit more sad about that.
Don't we all?
The 3 of you roll insight on her, actually.
Insight.
9, 15, and a good old 6.
Aw.
Breeni says you can't read much into it. Terralyn, you realize she has some sort of relationship with Ravengard, but you're not sure what though. But it's more than Zodge's relationship towards Ravengard is more of an admiration of he's the greatest person ever. She seems more oh, I knew him I know him pretty well personally though, and I'm very sad that he's gone. But as she kind of takes her step up, you guys watch as a bunch of people kind of just burst in here, and you recognize at the front is Nine Fingers Keen. Lance seems to want to kind of get them to step back. He's like, I'm not letting you sweet talk me again, Lance. Try and keep me out of here. She looks at
draw my rapier.
Yeah, she looks at 3 of you. Alright, you all have a lot of questions that need to be answered. First, where the fuck is Castellano and the Pink the Spacer Diamond? And 2, the fuck happened with Nightmare though? I gave you guys, a task. You haven't been contacting me in days.
The first one is, we have no clue. He just disappeared thanks to Thappius Krieg.
And the second one, he was going away.
Taken care of.
Okay.
Forever.
Both of you roll me persuasion checks. Or someone does it with advantage.
Do you want me to roll MGM?
Persuasion, what's your...
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
You can go.
Okay.
Double 19s.
Nice.
It calms down a bit, and she's like, alright, so Nightmare's gone, I guess. But the story doesn't... Castellano just disappears. Always been loyal to me.
Well, it wasn't his fault.
Okay, she kind of gives you a wide-eyed okay.
It is a displacer diamond.
Right, he was holding it.
That just means it's more valuable, you dumbass.
No.
At this point, you're a little bit irritated.
Well, we're gonna go get it. So.
Yeah,
you're just gonna go get it, I'm not gonna find out a week later Castellano's corpse just floating around in the ocean, along with no missing diamond.
No. Hopefully not. That would be unfortunate.
I'm gonna get out of here. She kind of looks. At this point, Liara Porter kind of steps up. Nine Fingers Keen, we meet again. And she's like, oh, Miss Porter, glad to see you're back in town. She's like, Yes, I'd rather have a you don't disrupt these fine citizens. And she looks at you, well, I had a deal with them, and they seem to only really be half-assing it. And she's like, but yes,
I
but
mean,
you will not...
you don't know.
I mean, we full-assed it. It was just a... It was just a bad
Alright.
stuff happened.
Yes,
I look
yes.
up from my drink and say, well, if there's one thing this group is good at, it's half-assing things. And I take another sip.
She kind of like... My fingers seem just kind of like,
Ba-da-ba.
you people. Well, I guess you can keep half-assing it, though. See if any people really want your bounties or not, though. You're kind of talk of the town in the underground for what you've all done. And fine, you know, you can leave this city, come back later, bring me Castellano from wherever he's at, and a diamond. Oh, maybe you can bring me Duncan's dead body, too. Show me you actually did it. But, you know, just so you know,
Okay,
Be happening.
there's other people out in this world who'd love for you guys to just go away. And this one, Liara Porter's like, enough. What were we gonna say, Breeni?
There is, but a lot of those people have disappeared themselves, so...
Alright. My Mayor King just kind of backs up and is like, fine, you can leave town. But until I see actual results, hopefully no bounty hunters will be after you two, or Barrow.
I don't
We're
think
both
they can
Finhorn.
get to where we're going.
Is that a hopefully, or a... You're gonna send some people?
Insight, Breeni.
Ooh.
Hey!
You get the sense from her that since Liara Porter's there backing you guys up, he's not gonna like send something after you guys like immediately. He seems kind of pissed, but
I'll just say, just make sure you don't send anybody too important. They might not come back.
ooh. At this point, she just walks out, flipping you off as she.
Well, that was fun.
All right. So Liara Porter. Well, I best be on my way. Good luck with whatever you guys do. Yeah.
At this point, I would like Barrow to come downstairs. He has
Alright.
He has a blanket over him. He's got his wraps on his shoulders,
Mm-hmm.
and he's kind of hugging like two of them.
Okay.
And then he's just walking down slowly. His eyes are very puffy. He looks mildly upset. He's gonna go over to the barkeeper and say, give me something.
You have a bad sleep there,
Barrow,
yeah,
are
but-
you okay?
Barrow?
He puts a platinum piece on the table and says,
Shit.
He gives you a bottle of like his finest alcohol.
then he just kind of drinks it.
All right.
He's kind of, you know what? He just kind of chugs it a bit.
You've never had alcohol before, have you? Though.
No, Barrow literally hasn't.
All right. Con
Very
save.
Yeah.
I love this.
Character development.
I just kind of whispered, like, should we tell him?
Okay. 18. You chug it down and you're fine. At this point, as you're about to start drinking again, Liara Porter kind of walks up. Are you Mr. Barrow Green?
Yeah.
Yes. She tries to shake it. My name is Liara Porter. I worked with one of your very close friends, Sammy. Fortunately, Mr. Singer, was caught in an ambush last night. And he's gone. And Barrow, in your head, as she is saying this, you hear a voice in your head pipe up saying, "Not true." That's it.
Huh?
Yes, I'm sorry about Mr. Singer's loss, but I think he wanted you to have this. And then the voice pipes up again. Is he really dead? Yeah. She hands you these 5 Bs, and she's like, "Yes, Mr. Singer always said that you were a very kind man, and that you You were always someone who was super 5Ds, 5 beads. He says that like he was hoping that maybe you could be a bit more forceful in life, because otherwise he fears that people try and step on you. Well, may God rest his soul. And you hear that voice again saying, "Giving up that easily that he's dead, huh? Such a shame." She hands you the bag of 5 beads, though. Do you take it?
Thanks. I've never had alcohol. This is bad. I don't want. Here, does someone want this?
Are you okay?
No. Yeah. Just someone take this, and he kind of holds up the bottle of alcohol. And he's like,
I'll take it and give it to Cody.
I don't want this.
All right.
I also don't drink.
She's like, she gives you like, kind of pats you in the back. May you be well on your travels, Barrow.
I put the bottle in my cloak.
Thanks, whoever you are.
He kind of gives you a wide eye, and she's like, you know, Sammy said you were just like that. Man, I'll miss his stories. And you hear that voice once more, just pipe up. Miss them, please. They're always gonna be you.
Barrow's gonna sit down on the floor.
All right.
For a second, and he's gonna lay down on the floor, and he's gonna just.
What's wrong?
Okay. Listen.
Listening.
I don't think Sammy's dead. First of all.
Liara,
So that's a plus here.
by the way, Liara and Zodge have left at this point.
Okay.
Okay. So first.
Did she leave Beau slippers?
Yeah, the slippers are there.
Awesome. I would like those.
All right. I'm assuming you just yoinking them from the table.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so first, plus. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the plus here first. Okay, so Sammy I do not think is dead, which is very good. But he didn't do something, made a deal with someone. He made a deal, and
with the devil. A devil,
yes.
not the devil.
Wait, Barrow,
Yes.
you do not know. You just heard someone call out to him to make a deal. That was it.
Well, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I mean, I assume so, but anyways, another bad. Beau's gone.
What?
He went with his
What?
family. Yeah, he,
Fucker.
yeah. And he left me all this cool stuff.
Like what?
And
We will list that
Yoink.
stuff. We will list that stuff out later. But the main thing that is out right now is the shield.
Is what?
and
The shield.
Bag holding.
The bag of holding and the shield are out, and everything else is in the bag of holding.
okay, so okay, I just need to. This is I regret alcohol so much. This is a bad time. I'm just I just don't.
It's gonna be fine,
everything's
Barrow.
terrible. I don't
It's
like
gonna be fine,
anything.
Barrow.
No.
So, as Barrow's having this panic attack, a whole group of people walk in. It's Baldur Fisk, Heinrich Cambion, Rhea Manselmorn, and Athir Finhorns. The four of them are like,
Oh yeah, these people.
Ah, yes.
Foster's like, oh, you are all here, wonderful.
Well,
We're not all here.
Yeah.
Definitely not all here.
All of
Heinrich,
us who are left.
Heinrich kind of looks around. both Finhorn leave?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Apparently.
Yeah, Ray just kind of looks and he's like, ah, darn, that's a shame. I'll always remember the time he pissed his pants.
Wait, what?
Good times. Yeah.
Wait,
that was
when
good
did that
time.
happen?
That happened
Wait,
It wasn't like, she's like, it
When did
wasn't an
that
actual piss, it was a... We were putting on a performance back at the Low Lantern.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
must have been while we were downstairs.
I guess so.
Alright, but Fauster kind of touched it. Yes, I was actually kind of here to... See, I heard through the grapevine from Miss Rhea that you all are expecting a lovely gift from the Snowmanes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Dre and Vicky, and you know, at first we were gonna wait a day before we left, but then we were walking over. The theater who pipes up as we were walking over, he saw the carriage and stuff that they were gonna give to you, and so he thought it would be best to just run out over here. At this point, Heinrich pipes up. So, you guys still interested in that job?
Definitely. At least I am.
I mean, I have nothing to. Yeah.
There,
Yeah.
Rhea puts her
Yeah.
hands on your, like, kind of on your shoulder, kind of gives you a hug. Beryl, you helped me out through a time of great pain, and I can
Did
see
he
your...
like the floor?
Well, she's hugging him, like, I know you seem to be struggling right now, too. I know I'm doing this for my own reasons, though, but I don't want to force you to do something you don't want to do. I mean, Beau kind of saw that, too. He really did leave.
No. It's fine.
Yeah.
I want to do this.
Mhm.
I just need like 5 minutes to just.
Alright.
I mean, we have time.
Process
Are we gonna be able
this.
to get our gifts from the Snowmanes before we leave, or?
I mean, Satir points out, I mean, I literally just said that they're driving that stuff over here right now. That's why we ran over here.
Great.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Heinrich looks to Breeni and Zaos. Would you two care to go then as well?
You got something else to do?
Sure, why
I can
not?
take another nap, but I mean, yeah. I'll go.
Yeah. At this point, you know, Satir whom kind of looks like the great Zaos Adro joining us on this mission. I wonder what he's got in store. And she kind of gives you a little wink.
You know, always getting into trouble.
Yeah. Zaos, you know the Dinhoons, because like you've dealt with almost every noble family in the city. So.
Yep, it's the case.
Alright. So, as Breeni kind of just takes some nap. So you're collecting your stuff, I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. You know, as you're kind of just putting everything together, getting all the things in your bed, you just, for some reason, in all of your anxiety, you feel like this light touch or whatever, though, as if you're making the right decision by what you're doing.
Well, I mean, I don't have much of a choice. Whoever's touching me.
Yeah, very nice, warm, familiar touch, but you don't know. You don't see anything though, and then it goes away. Carolyn's house, as you guys sitting down talking with people, Drayden and Vicky come in. Drayden is carrying something like a sheet. He's like, well, if it isn't the saviors of Baldur's Gate, how are you all
Great,
doing?
and Vicky, how are you guys?
We're-
Newly.
Vicky's like, we're good, except Drayden kind of seemed a bit more sorrowful as he lays the sheath down. I haven't seen my mom or Dreffer like the past 24 hours. Honestly getting kind of concerned.
Oh, yikes!
That.
Yes,
Would
but
I know-
Vicky at this point is patting his bag. He's like, honey, come on. Your mom is her own person. You probably wanted to go take a stroll around the park, and Dreffer took her. And I'm like, but yes, but been like, but all night though? I don't know.
I mean, Jeffer seems like a pretty strong person. I'm sure they're fine.
Roll me a deception check, Carolyn.
Would I know if he knew about The whole me thing.
Roll me I will say for the sake of just roll that. First of all, Drain believes you. He's like, I guess you make a good point, Terralyn.
Okay.
As for you, Breeni, you kind of piece together that he doesn't know.
Okay.
Yeah. You come down at this point, Breeni and Barrow. Yes, alright, I guess we'll just have to wait for them to come back. In the meantime, as he unfurls the sheaths, silver weapons courtesy of the Selmain family, and your lovely new grand carriage and horses from I really want to remember this guy's name. You guys did save him back in the Deadry dungeon.
What's his name? I mean, oh yeah, him. I don't. Yeah, I don't think I wrote him in the notes.
Oh, Jasa.
I don't remember him at all.
Clem Jasa.
Oh, I've never heard that name.
Flem.
That was the other noble you guys saved in the...
I know who you're talking about, I don't remember his name.
Yeah, so Mr. Jasto has a fine carriage and 2 horses out back. As for you all, as he unsheathes it, you find a silvered rapier, 2 silver daggers, a silvered scimitar, and a silvered greatsword. They all look beautiful, and they all have the Selmain insignia on it, though.
Listen, I'm having a rough time here. These honestly look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Then he grabs the scimitar.
Alright.
I heard you say things, but I didn't register them in my brain.
I'll grab the longsword.
That's a rapier.
As well as the rapier.
The greatsword. You grab the greatsword and the rapier.
Yeah.
That greatsword is very big for you. Like, you're having a bit of trouble carrying it, but then you realize that Barrow has a bag of holding right by him.
Yeah. Hey, Barrow, could I,
There was
hold on to
daggers,
that?
right?
Sure.
Alright.
What was all there?
Alright, so
And I'll put the great sword into the bag of holding.
Alright. All the things Beau left Barrow outside of the shield are in the bag of holding, so we'll add the greatsword to that too. We'll have to make a list about all that. There's still 2 daggers and on the table.
And a
I will
what?
take one of the daggers.
There's 2 silver daggers still there.
I'll take a dagger.
Okay. Congratulations, guys. When you use these weapons specifically, they're silvered. And you know what it means when you're fighting things like that have resistance to regular damage. This makes things go a lot easier for you.
Heck yeah.
Alright. So, Drayden and Vicky, as I kind of like get everything kind of set up. Well, where are you all to next then?
A different plane of existence.
Leaving.
Heaven, hell, one of those two? Same?
Baldur
Garbage.
pipes up at this point. We're actually going to Candlekeep. He's like, Biggy's like, oh, Candlekeep. I always wanted to visit there. But
What's a Candlekeep?
Fallister kind of puts his hand on your shoulder. Oh, Barrow, we have quite a lot to talk about. But it's a 5-day ride, especially for riding in a carriage.
Okay.
All right. Barrow, do you just hold on to the shield on your own, or do you like put it away? Or
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess he's just holding it.
Okay. You hear the Hidden Lord pipe up to you. Well, this should be fun. I don't think I've ever been to Candlekeep.
I don't know what a Candlekeep is, so I guess I've never been there either.
I think it's a place, like a place.
I guess
It's probably a place makes sense.
Terralyn and Breeni roll me history checks to see if you know what the city is.
History. I have a team intelligence.
Terralyn, you've never been there. Breeni, in your travels and robbing stuff, you heard of stories of people like Candlekeep is apparently like this big ass like library town, lots of knowledge and stuff kept there. You've heard people say they've done like robberies there, but it's like it is very hard to do those sorts of jobs though. Like stealing from Candlekeep is like incredibly difficult and could get you killed.
It's a very knowledgeable place.
Yeah.
I've never been there myself.
Okay. So You guys get your things together. Alistair asks if the gang could leave, if you guys do want to leave right now.
Yeah, I guess I got nothing. I don't have anything to do.
Oh, did we tell
I'm just
Zodge
upset.
that Sammy is dead? No, not Sammy. Danny.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Darn.
Um,
Do we want to tell him?
Can I send like a messenger to him?
Lance will relay the message for you guys.
Okay.
He thinks,
Or like leave a note with Lance or something,
Yeah,
just
he-
like of everything that happened on the boat. Like, here you go.
yeah, Lance, Lance like, I'll get that delivered, and, you know, through all the exploding people in my tavern, I'm gonna miss you guys.
Oh, Lance.
Thanks.
Sorry about that again.
Yeah.
Well,
Here's.
I
Here,
mean-
you get here.
I would
And
say
then
it's not our
it's-
fault, but it is Breeni.
Okay. So what do you leave him,
And
Barrow?
then 10 platinum.
Alright, you give him 10 platinum, and he's like, he just kind of swoops it up, like, before Falster, Heinrich, Rhea, or Satyr can, like, point out what you're doing, he just swoops it up. Yep, best customers I ever had. Alright, you guys all get in the carriage?
I'm just gonna like aside to them and be like, he doesn't understand me.
Money.
Gotcha. Alright, Vicky and Drayden say their goodbyes and leave, and you guys all hop in, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yep.
The nice
Yep.
carriage,
Yeah.
well decked out, big enough for all of you, actually. It's a total of 8 people, actually. Damn.
A stretch
Are
Are
carriage.
any of
Love
them
it.
tanks?
You'll have to find that out.
Fuck.
Falster does point out as you guys are like riding out of the city, it is a 5-day journey, so we'll get to all bond pretty well. Heinrich and Rhea are on the front driving. Falster and Satyr are with you guys, the 4 of you, inside the carriage. As you do kind of exit through the gates, or the basilisk gate. The one you guys took to get in, you see things out. You see out. All of the refugees are kind of out there too, and as you kind of like peek your head out, you know, some of them, they've started making this kind of their own little makeshift town or structures. But as the carriage rides out, they all seem to kind of get on one knee, you know.
I'll wait to them as I'm leaving.
Yeah, Tara Lynn is like, Rhea kind of looks to you. Yeah, the news is about a new world trade as Asimar. And she takes
Yeah,
a look
I
and looks at your hands with the angel wings on it too. I guess this should be interesting then. Let's go. Next time we come back to them though, they'll all have a place to go back to.
Indeed.
What?
Yep. And as you guys are a bit riding out, this kind of looks to all of you. Oh, you all love my order. I am a member of the Everlasting Light. We are Candlekeep's finest protectors order. We keep the avowed and the city's knowledge safe. My boss,
It'd be nice to be with an order that's evil.
yeah, my boss Silvira Savicus, otherwise known as the Jack of all trades, keeps everything. Runs a nice, tidy ship.
What was his name, Jack?
No, her name is Silvira. She's just a little bit of a code. Our
Is her
code
name Jack, I mean?
No, her name is Silvira Savicus.
Oh, so it's not Jack?
No, her code name is.
That's
No.
okay.
Yeah,
That's
see,
I love this bit. This is a good bit.
I, Falster Fisk, am known as the Spy. I can get myself into quite a
Is your
number
name
of situations.
Spy?
No.
To be fair, Jack was my disguise name on the boat.
That was funny. That was a
Yes.
good. That was a good.
Oh. And then you'll love this guy. There's one of them. Little one, he is quite a treat. He's known as the Muscle in our group.
The little
who's
one's
that?
the muscle.
Yes. Then we have the Candlekeep trains a wide variety of priests, and we have my friend Hugh, Dew, and Lou. They call themselves the Three Priests.
Huey,
Priests.
Dewey, and Louie.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Huey, Dew, and Lou.
Huey,
Three
and
priests.
Louie.
Yeah.
It's from fucking DuckTales.
Yep. Then we have, of course, Jezebel. Of course, she's known as the
DuckTales. Woohoo.
she's known as the familiar
Ba-da-ba-da.
she's known as the familiar among our group.
That's
She can be a bit much, but she's kind of fun. Then we got Keese. We call her Mrs. Death. And then of course we have Clenora.
Is her last name Death?
No. Then we have Clenora Laura, of course, too. Who we refer to as Mrs. Life.
Is her last name Life?
No.
Mrs. Life and Mrs.
Why do you call these people by wrong names?
These are our code names, Barrow.
Their nicknames, Barrow.
Yeah. Well, of course.
I don't. Well, how does that work?
Yep.
What?
Then there's Traxigor, the Magic Man. Oh man, he is something else. Let me tell you. And then lastly, we got little Lulu, our lovely little mascot.
That's a lot of people.
Yes.
Are they all
That's
coming?
too many characters to meet in one episode.
I mean, some may be more important than the other, and you may meet with some. Who knows? Maybe one of them will join us. But as Foster looks into the camera, the scene pans out as you guys begin your ride to Candlekeep, and this is where the session will end.
It pans out to the carriage just rolling along.
Yep.
Love it. Very cinematic.
Music
We're level 5, right?
Yes, you've all leveled up to level 5.
I knew that he was so mad about it. Terlin is so mad about it.
Wait, did you know in character or out of character?
I knew out of character.
Yeah, Zombie is gone now, guys.
Yeah.
F.
Yeah, yeah.
F's in chat, everyone.
Yeah, by the way,
Finally that idiot's gone.
Radical finally get his campaign done.
By the way, Radical, I love your reaction to when you said when Zombie said everybody will be fine. Your first reaction was, "Oh my god, we're so fucked."
Yeah.
We're dead. We're dead. We're dead.
All right.
We're all dead. We're all gonna die.
You're all level 5. Let me know what changes or things you want. I think you've all been searching through a lot of what you do get at level 5.
Yeah.
I have so much shit.
Yeah.
What's the HP gain again?
It's the usual for Warlock D8 plus your con, or you can just take the straight. There's usually you can either roll the D8 plus your con, take that number, or you can get a straight 5 plus your con and get that number.
Oh hell yeah, too.
If you just roll the hit die.
Yeah, just roll hit die, Barrow. You'll see what it is.
Well, I can just add 2. I got 4.
I'd rather you do hit die because it's more official that way, and then you don't just have 2.
Okay.
I'll just take the straight 5 plus.
It's 2. I'm hoping it's 2 again because
it's probably going to be 2 again. No, that's your number now.
Hey, you got.
Fuck, it's 3. This is.
Our proficiency goes up as well.
Yes, I'll update your character sheet so you get the +3 proficiency. So all your spells, attacks, and all that stuff are gonna get boosted up by 1 now. Hooray!
Bongers.
Is my hit die a D4?
D6. If you just clicked sorcerer the sorcerer hit die, it should do it for you.
It says D4 here though.
Really?
Mine is too.
Yeah.
What? Let me check that. Okay, let me do Terlin first. No, that means you have 4 hit dice to spend if you were healing up.
No, mine says hit dice and then next to it in parentheses D4.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know what that is for.
D4
It's
plus.
just weird.
Oh, you can change it. It's a drop down. Okay.
There you go.
Oh wait, I rolled a D4 as well.
Oh wait, change that to a D8, Barrow. There you go. I fixed it, Terrell.
It's a drop down? Oh.
Yeah, click it and.
Okay,
Yeah, that's weird.
That's new because that wasn't there before.
That's
Yeah.
bad. Okay.
Oh.
Well, I guess I'll re-roll it.
Oh. Well.
We'll add 5, 7.
So you could, like I said, I think I've always just done a thing where you just take the medium number and add your con to it, but is what it is. Yeah, hit die, proficiency bonus. Breeni, you get evasion at level 5?
Yeah, I get the uncanny dodge.
Okay, uncanny dodge. And I think your sneak attack goes up by 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll have to go fix that.
I did the sneak attack already.
Okay. What was that, Barrow?
What book is the Circle of Dreams?
That's from the Xanathar's Guide.
Got it.
Oh, I think at level 6 you get something for that, not level 5.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's level 6 or level 5.
Yeah. Terralyn, I think you just get 3rd level spell slots now.
Yeah, I get 2 3rd level spell slots
And you learn another spell which can be 3rd level.
and a spell. Yeah.
Or you can change up what spells you want though. like all of them if you really wanted to.
Oh,
Whoa,
get
whoa,
two
whoa,
level
whoa.
3
We can
spell slots.
re-roll. We can re-roll.
Wait,
what?
what?
Did you say we can re-roll what spells we have?
Oh, every time you level up, you can change the spells you have for like sorcerer and warlock. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know like you could like unlearn things you've already learned and then get another one
Well,
from
because
the
it's not really
appropriate-
like wizard where you have to like learn it.
Yeah.
Thing.
Mm.
So
So spells work in 3 ways. You have prepared spells like Barrow, which basically means he has access to the entire spell list for Druid, and he just picks a number of them that he knows at a given time. There's there's certain like classes like Sorcerer, Warlock, Bard where you are set saying you know this amount of spells, but you can like pick and choose per level what they are though. Like you can change them. And then there's Wizard where you kind of like put them all into a book and you can know them or you can't.
uh-huh.
We can talk more about that later, Kahuna, if you want.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
All right. What was that, Terilyn? I mean,
Um,
MJN.
it's
We're not
okay.
playing anymore.
I know it's not this level, but when we get another level where we can like, there's a possibility of learning a proficiency, right? Like in medium armor.
Oh, so that's when you get ability score improvement, you can
Right,
forego that
yeah.
in exchange for essentially that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's also, by the way, Kahuna, when you level up,
Mm.
you can choose to like forego the level up in Warlock and take a level in Wizard. I would suggest at least being a level 5 Warlock because I think that's where you at least need the basic stuff for it.
Yeah, I get an extra spell slot and stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that at least.
Well, all you're supposed to now cast at 3rd level, but I will work through and like help set everything up for you, and then Breeni, I'm sure you're already fine. You too, Barrow. I mean,
I just can't figure out the proficiency mod.
oh, so at the top right of the thing, it's where it says level. So if I change, yeah, so I just fixed it for you now. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Now you are a +7 to hit with almost anything.
Hell yeah.
And then bio and you don't have any spells. Yeah.
Other than that, I'm good.
Yeah. You have the bag of holding. I will give you a list of everything that's in the bag of holding. Because in 5 days travel, you will probably figure out what's in there.
Yeah, and I'd pass out what I wanted to pass out as well.
Yeah.
And then the only other thing we need is the list of the spell
What are you
scrolls.
doing?
Yeah, I can do that too. What are you doing exactly, Kahuna?
Don't worry about it.
What are you
You're
doing?
clicking on. Well, he's clicking on
I'm
empty spells.
misclicking things. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
I see
you're
what
trying to add spells and you're clicking on the spell instead of
that is correct.
I did it earlier. No, exactly.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Yeah. Got
Kahuna,
it.
if there are actually like a list of your cantrips, I believe, always have to stay the same. But if there's like a list of your first, second levels that you want to change, then we can do that.
Okay.
All right. But for now, hop into the stream if you can, because I'm going to go raid someone.
Okay.
God.
Yeah. We did it.
Also,
Yeah.
I have a question. What class is Keys?
Why are you asking that?
Because I'm just curious.
Is what?
Keys, because that's Zombru's character. I'm just curious, okay? I want to know, and I don't want to wait a week.
Who told
And I'm
you?
impatient.
Who told you this information? I give out the whole list of name of these characters, so you'd have to try and figure out which one is him.
Well, he said it in your chat.
What?
Avon, I fucked up and said it in your chat.
You know, as Zombru for what Keys' class is.
You don't need to
What's
worry about
Keys'
it.
class?
No need to worry about
What?
it. Also, Avon, you fucked up. That's not
I just
the
want to
name
know.
that Keys goes by.
Oh, yeah, no, I think the thing I have written down is
Don't.
it was from
Don't.
Okay.
Mm.
Message me your complaint, I can address it.
I did.
Okay.
I just
Is everybody in this
I
chat?
just don't want to wait a week.
Is everybody in this
Get
chat?
in the
so,
raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think so.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I looked at the chat list and I didn't see.
Oh.
I didn't see.
Okay.
I open up the chat always, just in case
Chat.
there's something interesting I want to read.
Alright. I think we're good.
Oh, hey.
All right. Oh, gross. He's playing this.
No.
GTA
Jesus freaking! I don't know why that scared me.
It's my 5 years, guys.
Avon! Appreciate the raid, buddy. That
Why
scared
is
the
your title
crap out of
called
me.
One Gnome
No
Against the Wolf?
flatbed tow truck. You kidding me?
Okay. So we actually ended 15
Later,
minutes
Dago.
early this time. Which is
Damn it.
interesting.
That's
Yeah, we actually still been. That fight took a lot longer than I thought, actually. I thought it'd go a bit shorter. Alright. Going to close this and turn off the stream.
Best stream.
Okay.
Bye.